Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we are live, people. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Let's see here. We're good. All right. Hope you guys are all having a great day today. I figured today's a good day. You know, it's been a little while since we've checked in on our girl Tophia, so now it seems like a good time to just kind of see what she's been up to. Shout out to the Tophia archive, by the way, if you guys haven't stumbled across this channel, catch them for your Tophia needs. You know, I know some of y'all think Tophia's a little thick over here, so if you're trying to see what she's on, you know, you can definitely catch her over here. What's up, Twisted? Hope you're doing good. It's over here still rating. It's all kind of lame. You know, this weekend definitely could have been a lot more lit, but hey, it is what it is. Hey, what's up, Blood? What's up? Oh yeah, I know you're kind of like, we're kind of in similar areas, so I know you're probably kind of like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Sun's out, buns out. That's what he say. Sun's out, buns out. What's up, Real? Hope you're doing good. What's up, Decimator? Yep. Time to see what our girl Toast been on. Our half Latin, half black thickums, you know. The rain was so effed up, man. Absolutely. Shout out to you, Blood, man. Y'all show Blood Spec some love for show. You tried recording audio, but it was bad. I feel that. What's up, Icarus? But let's see what's going on with our girl Toph.
If you enjoy.
Apparently she's been to the hospital lately. That's kind of strange. I wonder what for. It's like she doesn't really do anything. I don't know. You know, I guess, you know, your health can be bad if you're not moving around too much, but also if you spend all your time on the bed on TikTok live, I mean, like, what can you really injure? But I don't know, maybe we'll get some contests. Let's see what's going on.
We will attempt to go live. So going on that I don't know if it is super windy, and it was probably super hot today. Jeez. I just stepped outside and man, but I wasn't out today, so I don't know. Wow.
I'm just so happy that there's not this massive booger in her nose. The last Tophia video, I swear the booger was sitting in there for a clean 15 minutes straight. I don't know how can you be in a live stream with a booger in your nose and no one tell you? And they had to have told her, she just don't care. Disgusting. Okay. It's nasty.
So we're gonna listen to some Kehlani because wow. Anyways, why is it lagging? Anyways, guys, there's so I don't know if I should do it or not. I am not like, I can't. Who's that? There's nobody. Papa? I don't know what's going on. It's just literally, I can't fix that. So, I am not going to
What's up, Peak?
Anybody that I...
What's up, Kara?
Not really, but yeah. I saw this, I didn't see, I heard this disgusting audio of her literally talking about what she was gonna do to a 16-year-old girl. And she was having a conversation with a minor, and basically the minor asked her, what are you gonna do when I get there? Meet me. That type of, and someone sent it to me and said, I didn't know anything about the girl, except she got mad that I was talking about her, which I'm not.
Y'all see, did y'all catch us talking about Low Tier God yesterday? This man was over here pre-ordering. Like, I heard this about, you know, she was only iOS 14. Like, dude was literally like, yeah, she was on my chat, you know, and everything. But, you know, I wasn't worried about her because I had other girls. That's the part that got me. I had other girls, which implies that that's one of them, you know. Then he was like, well, you know, I guess she was iOS 18, so I guess I'm a smash.
Someone lied to you, then you tried to come for me, and you don't even like your own people, saying that the only person you would date is white women, which there's nothing wrong with that. Hello. But then said you wouldn't date a black woman. And then you were talking to a 16-year-old girl, telling her what you were going to do to her. And it's just like, thank you for that. I almost threw up. That was gross. That was, no joke, that was disgusting.
Tophia should start a local channel, like, calling out these people. I'd watch it. Imagine just like Tophia's coming, just making YouTube videos talking trash about Nova. I'd definitely be there every day. I'm always very mad that I missed the like Tofupa and Nova beef. Like, that was hilarious.
I don't know.
She gross.
Help. I don't know what made you think that was okay. I was having a hard time. But I didn't do the same thing. I've never
If you're 41, say women, please.
To anyone like that. So let's not lie. Because you want to defend her. That doesn't make sense. Falsely calling someone a predator to defend a predator. That's weird. That couldn't be me, but that's weird. Anyways, what I was going to say, because I'm not talking about anyone, I'm just listening to music, but so let's talk about something else.
Yeah, definitely LTG reference.
We need Kaylani. Anyways, what
why does it say trailer above live chat?
Someone wants to come. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I was having issues and they wanted to come. And I just don't, because I was like, I don't know if I'm comfortable. First of all, they've been a nice person, right? They're not like some hater, some troll, but I've never really seen a picture, and I'm not in the right space right now to be hanging out with someone random. Of course, that would be kind of fun to hang out with somebody, because obviously I have nobody to really hang out with. But
well, you do have Tophiachu, you know. I think her and Tophiachu are kind of in a relationship that she's got to hide, you know, because she can't, you know, be in a relationship at the shelter or something like that, which she refuses to quit talking about. I mean, it's not that hard to hide that you have a relationship. You can just not talk about it. But hey, she had to let us know, you know, that she was out here, you know, getting to the huzz. You feel me? Yeah, yesterday's stream was hilarious. I'd be wilding out, man. I had to show you all that Naruto clip. Like, I have no regrets. Appreciate you. Watch, Lady Jordan's gonna get you there, naughty nurse. You might want to watch up. You might want to watch out. Might want to back up. I'm just kidding though. Thank you. But yeah, YouTube, if y'all caught the last stream, I was playing Naruto, the final Naruto Sasuke fight, talking about what I'm gonna do to Nova. Okay, YouTube was not happy about it, okay?
It's not a setup, actually, because we've been talking for like
YouTube real pissed at J Bullets now.
Like, I'm trying to be friendly.
They're like, you're on a fine line, buddy.
To be honest, why are you looking at me like that? Please.
Oh, yo, YouTube, I'm here to entertain, okay? Let me entertain, okay? Let me do what I want to do, okay? I'm not even pulling up clips. There are clips on YouTube. Like, come on now. Like, let your boy live, man.
Look at me like that.
I had to show him, like, what I was going to do to Nova, man.
It's just not. It's just slightly, because that was creepy. Anyways, they were like, you need a friend, and then they were like, what did they say? I don't know. They haven't gotten mad so far by the stuff I'm sharing, and then they were...
The Tophia picture in the corner gets me every time. She never actually had a bald arc, right? I'm like, why'd they make her bald?
Like, you need...
My stream came up, and not even 10 minutes later, it went down again.
That's the one thing I didn't like. I get it, you want to be my friend, but you still keep trying to push that whole relationship thing, and it's not gonna... No, I didn't say I was gonna meet with someone, and I didn't say I was that lonely I was gonna meet with someone. Hello. I said I don't...
Brofia.
I didn't plan that. I didn't say, hey, come down here. They wanted to. That was not me. I didn't say anything. I was just really having a hard time about something that happened where I'm at, and I can't talk about it. So I talked to them, and I've been having issues with things, and that's the only person I could talk to, because I can't talk to the actual person. That I'm not having an issue with them. It's just you.
Sophia, what you be yapping about? She talking about her new online relationship.
You know what I mean? And so because of that, they were like, well, I didn't tell anyone to come anywhere. They just chose. To be honest with you, I was having constant headaches. I had an IV put in me. I had fluids yesterday.
Yeah, the music she be having in the back of her video be annoying me too. Really, just her streams just annoy me. I can't lie.
There was just some stuff. I went to the hospital yesterday.
Oh, you hear in the background?
They ran some blood tests, said everything was okay, but I don't know. I had pain in my shoulder again. I was this, a little bit like this. And I don't know if it could be, and they did slightly mention something about stress, so it might be stress.
I mean, I guess I feel like if I was homeless, I would definitely be stressed because I wouldn't have like a home. But like, I feel like in Tophia's position, like you're used to this type of life. Like, what you really got to do all day? You really shouldn't be that stressed if you ain't got to go to work. You can wake up whenever you want to. She clearly seems to have enough money for like food, that type of thing. So, I mean, it's pretty chill, you know? You're gonna go on a 12-hour drinking binge? That would kill less brain cells than a Tophiachu live stream. That's true. That's true. Happy Memorial Day.
But I really don't know. I saw this girl get put in the hospital for her stress, and I'm really stressing. And on top of that, it's anxiety and stress. And I'm trying to at least reconnect. Well, not reconnect, but get a place for me and my mom so we can at least be together and not be depressed. Because right now, I'm feeling abandonment, and I'm trying to keep positive.
Oh my god, it's just so annoying to me, like her coming up over here complaining, talking about, yeah, you guys, like I'm really just trying to put in work, like I'm really trying to make sure like my mom's got a space and everything. Bro, you haven't put in one job application. Like why are you trying to convince us that you're really trying to do this? Like, what are you doing actively every day that's going to put you and your mom into a house? You're not doing nothing. You hopping on TikTok. I think she might be moving over to Instagram a little bit, but you over here hopping on TikTok. Like, TikTok does not pay too well, guys. If you want to know, YouTube is where the money is at. Okay, TikTok, you barely make any money. I got a cousin with like 1 million followers on YouTube. I mean on TikTok, and it really doesn't even mean much. Like, he's like, yeah, I mean it's cool, but like that's about it. Like,
and I'm freaking out because, to be honest with you, that's crazy.
And they say she's not even going and visiting her mom.
And
like,
then be like, well, I don't want to be rude and be like, well, you came all this way, and I don't really want to hang out. But right now, that's a little worrisome, a little terrifying. I'm just going to be honest. That's scary for me because unless I'm confident. So, no, I don't have social anxiety. I don't have social anxiety. I have the PTSD.
yeah, unfortunately.
Watching, you never know what people will do. Anyways, it's just a scary thought, a scary feeling of, I don't really know this person, right? They could portray themselves one way, and then it's a whole other different way, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying they're a horrible person.
Tophiachu, how many arrests is Tophiachu on? Like 12 or something?
I gotta be careful. So, well, I'm trying to get a place. I don't know if I'm gonna go do that. For me, I'm not.
Y'all already know YouTube just watching my stream, just waiting. They just waiting for me to do something ridiculous. Like, they literally probably got like a dude working at YouTube that just literally gets a notification when I go live, just to make sure to shut it down immediately if need be.
Planning things out ahead because my headspace is not there, you guys. I'm not feeling okay. I'm not doing okay. My mental is not okay. I'm not thinking about doing things in the
This music is killing me.
I'm thinking just about getting a place. That's it. And just getting with my mom. That's it. Right now, I'm not in that mindset of doing something.
I appreciate y'all. Hit the like button. We on a tight leash around here.
I don't know. Because I don't want to not do anything and then just be a hermit, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm not thinking that far out. You know what I mean? So, well, not unless if I work on getting an income and then just rent.
Right?
Well, I stopped going.
What's up, Nolan?
I'm no longer going because stuff happens. So, unless I pay for a gym membership, but we stopped going to the gym.
She should pay for a gym membership. You already saw she got more subscriptions than me. Don't own a TV. I gotta mention that every Tophia video because it makes so little sense to me that somebody can really have more TV subscriptions to me when they don't own a TV. And I have a TV above me, a mounted TV above me. It's kind of cool. You know, you got the setup, and then you got the like kind of office TV that I never use. But still, I'm gonna have to hit up Toph. Like, Toph got all the paper. I'm gonna have to hit her up for the flicks. Flicks getting expensive, and now they not letting you, you know, share and like be using other people's flicks like that. We all need to just go ahead and get on Tophia's Netflix.
I am not inside. I'm just freaking out, guys. I'm just really But anyways, like I was saying, I'm not planning for the future. Not deciding things. You know what I mean by future? Future events are going to do things. Right now, my mindset is not there. So I'm not planning anything. And plus, I'm trying to get a place soon. So I'm trying to get some things together so I can get a
After this, who y'all want to look into? We can maybe look into maybe like shout out to Bloodspeth. We can maybe look at his Tyler Catastrophe stuff. I haven't really looked into that.
place right away and just get out, because I need to get out from where I'm at and get with my mom. It's just very difficult. Of course, I still don't have a place. I needed to get some documentation that they have.
Yeah, Tophia talks about life like life is just this thing that the longer you exist, you just kind of get things and level up. Like this ain't RuneScape, okay? Like you got to actually go and actively do things. She just kind of assumes like, all right, well, I'm 32 right now. Once I hit about 35, I'll have gained enough experience points simply by existing, where I'll be qualifying for a house. Like that's not how it works. If that's how it worked, I'd literally be sitting on my ass all day doing absolutely nothing, just waiting. Patiently waiting.
I didn't got in, and we lost on a wait list. That please give it your people. So that's why I'm trying to get the money in order.
Yeah, I gotta learn who this Tyler Catastrophe dude is.
I'm trying to keep positive and look forward, but it's hard because then I have these setbacks. And with not going to the gym, that's not gonna help, because that was one of the things that was helping me.
Could definitely do some blade, figure it out, dude.
Actually, that was recommended by my therapist, and you can work out wherever. But my mental declines so badly that I don't even. My brain is not work out. My thing. So I legit posted that skit.
We bring in the J Bones gym art. What's up, Tom? Back this week too as well. We have been slacking the last few days, but we will be back in the gym, people. You know what I'm saying? Gotta do it, since Gage Gabriel definitely won't. And it looks like Tophia as well definitely won't. I gotta get ready for me and Cyrex's boxing match.
Video for Timu, I had to.
Oh no, I can't box Cyrex. I'd have to like touch him, and I'd throw up immediately in the boxing ring and lose.
Transaction on my page as to why I can't deactivate it, but since I posted that video, now I have to let that sit. So because of that, that means that I can't deactivate it, and this page can't be deactivated because it's got a transaction that hopefully goes through tomorrow and then maybe deactivate it for a little bit.
It's true, Tom.
The other one, I had to let that sit, and it's still not allowing me to deactivate, so I don't know what to do. The transactions on my page, there's nothing. I don't owe anything to TikTok, so I don't know what's going on. Actually, I'm supposed to get paid again. The storage is going to be paid late, but at least I can pay it. I've always been single. To be honest with you, I just need to deactivate it for a while. I don't know. If there was a way for me to make money and just get rid of social media altogether, I would. It's, to be honest.
Imagine getting scammed by a knockoff Timu. Like, Timu is already the knockoff of knockoffs, and then you get scammed by the knockoff of knockoffs of knockoffs. Like, if that ain't Dusty, I don't know what is.
With you, it hasn't helped my relationship.
This music in the background, like, yo.
What people do, and it's in order for things to, I guess, I don't know. I just want things to be fixed, and I just don't want to go back to something and then social media does something again. And I don't know. I just want to have my restaurant. I just want to live my life and just enjoy it without all of this stuff.
She's talking about having her restaurant. Have we ever seen a video of Tophia cooking effectively and efficiently? Like, what do you mean have a restaurant?
Drama. I'm not even talking.
I've never seen Tophia cook anything or talk about cooking anything.
Going out of their way.
She really like one of those people that just come up, just start talking like, you know what? I'm gonna start a stock market trading business. I'm like, dude, you ain't never been talking about trading for the past 20 years. You never showed any type of interest of any of this, anything like that. But you over here talking about you about to start this stock market business. I'm gonna start a car wash business. You've never washed a car before. You would have to touch the goblin personally to get the Rax juice. Yeah, I'm talking about if he was in a boxing match. I'm pretty sure I definitely would be close enough to get that juice on me. And the second I get that juice on me, like, I don't even know how I'll recover. Like, every morning I'd wake up, it just like in hot sweats, just, you know how you wake up in you know, just thinking about that moment, just feeling so uncomfortable, you know? At that point too, I feel like I wouldn't feel comfortable with anybody touching me or anything. At that point, like, I just wouldn't be able to function going throughout my life. Don't play any more Naruto clips. I can't guarantee that that's not gonna happen. YouTube's over here like, oh my gosh, we thought we got him the first time. No, I can't guarantee that I won't be playing any Naruto clips. They're just so fire.
I see the videos on TikTok about her. Do you not see what she said about her own black people? And having to watch what I say, it sucks because when someone
Low tier God, for you guys who made it to the end of that stream, low tier God talking about the different various types of blacks. Oh my gosh.
About them, and then it gets misconstrued.
It's like the business black.
Here I am having to explain myself. It's just crazy. I'm not even.
Apparently Tophia's half black. It's crazy, right?
They just want to do like address it. If I'm not addressing something I don't need to address, I have enough going on in my life that I don't need to worry about someone. There's things going on.
I got enough going on in my life, spoken by the homeless Tophiachu with no job. Yo, she's got a lot. If you guys thought you had a lot on your plate, you're maybe having to go to work tomorrow, maybe you're off for Memorial Day, just remember that, no, actually, you're a lazy bum, okay? Tophia's got a lot going on in her life. Yeah, she's half black. Her, I got you. Papachu. Let me show you her pops. Okay. They got a photo. Yeah. So here's Tophia's pops. Papachu. He's black. He's back, y'all, and he's black, y'all. It's crazy, right? I thought it was strange too. Your dad is Ronald.
And I said settled, but I'm trying to process everything. I'm not going to.
What's up, E Sweezy?
I haven't been listening to it every day, and I should. Because I really love this remix, because I love the videos. But besides the point, I really need to focus on just having my own business and moving away from social media, because I need to be happy. I need to go traveling. I need to enjoy life. I can't be stuck in depression and being upset.
That's what it is, guys. The only thing that she does, social media, is the thing that's holding her back. You know, if she would just get off of social media, she could travel and all these things. I mean, no one needs any money. What's up, Bling Bling? No one needs any money for traveling or anything. The criteria is just get off of social media and exist, and people are just going to give you money and stuff.
And sad because social media.
We need the answers. Is Tophia black or not? Hey, Alex.
You think I'm stupid? You think I'm gonna let social media control my life? It's like,
yes.
My therapist told me I control my life. I control the narrative of what people think of me, and I'm not gonna let people online think something of me because someone told them. I listened to this at the gym when I worked out.
I think most of us like think a lot of you online because you just tell us everything about your life. Like, you go on these long yap sessions and we learn so much about you from it, and then we judge you based off of that. Same thing with Nova. Like, Nova could just get off the internet tomorrow and we'd all stop laughing at him and making fun of him, like but instead he likes to open his life up for us to see, and then people like me see it and then we go, you're dusty. What's up? Chat, me no black Poppy. What's up, Slim?
I don't have money to pay for the gym.
Appreciate you.
Some things happened now. I'm trying to be happy, Ron, and not be crying and depressed. Help. Oh, look. She's not upset. She's not going through things. It's just the part where it's just like music afterwards. But I stopped going to the gym. Just trying to work on let's replay.
Hey, to stop, that would have to imply that you started. And also, too, going to the gym one day after New Year's does not mean that you started going to the gym. Hey, I wonder, what do y'all think? How many days or weeks or months do you have to be in the gym to be able to say I stopped going? Because it can't be like 2 days. Like, you didn't start it. Like, what? Like, let's say like 3 months, something like that, maybe 2-3 months
in the beginning. One more time and then listen to it one more time and that's it. I will have a successful business.
4 weeks.
I just need to get away from that. I just need to make a stable income.
Did Tophia just hip thrust?
Doing anything except
9 months.
I'm not letting people control,
I mean 6 months.
Right? I'm not having people run me off the internet, but I gotta be happy. I can't be recycling this depression and feeling abandoned and having nobody.
If you get a job, you have some consistent money coming in, you start eating a little healthier, you go to the gym and everything like that, I guarantee you're going to start feeling better about yourself and you're not going to have, this depression that you've got going on. Like, that's kind of how it works. Like, the better you can make your life, the less chances that these demons can come in and affect your mental, I'm not saying that means that you're just gonna be happy. Money and things like that aren't naturally on their own gonna make you happy, but things like having a good schedule that allows you to get good sleep, eating well so you have energy, things like that, they'll definitely hook you up. Tophia gives me depression. Yeah, watching Tophia content makes me a little sad too. It makes me a little sad, but then I remember at least I'm not Tophia. Like, at least I'm not waking up every day simply to complain.
Look, I'm alone by myself. And when I say I don't have nobody, I'm tired of people assuming good. My mom's over where she's at, and I'm over here, and I'm trying to get us a place to live. My mom is old, and I know she told me
Muay Thai hair handles.
Don't even think about that, but it is hard not to think about that. My dad is
I think she's still got potential if she just actually gets offline.
As best as I can. He doesn't want the help. And for people to say they don't care about your dad, that's hurtful, considering the fact that you could do so much. You can only do so much for someone until they don't want it. My mom is doing good inside.
Now they got you brushing your teeth. It made him remember to brush your teeth.
That's what it feels like when you're without someone. It feels like dying. It really does. I never placed this on my For You page, so thank you. Just this immaculate teeth.
Yeah, Tophia's hairstyle is extremely thick. It definitely is. I know, trying to run a comb through that, it's got to be like that. One, it sounds like crunching into an apple, and if you do that, you're just dragging her head. It's you about to break her neck trying to do that. Must be tough to deal with. That hairstyle, that hair type, you got to make sure it's washed up, shampoo, condition, all of that. Which she probably doesn't have access to it. There's me calling her thick again. Hey, it's what I do. Okay.
Well, someone cared because they mentioned it. I didn't mention anything.
Thick.
What if I am
somewhere? Lady Jordan is watching. There he goes again. I'm gonna shoot him a text after he gets off alive. Why you keep calling her thick?
Struggling? Does that mean that I have somebody? No, I don't. Does that mean I'm in?
Hey, when I see thick, I see thick.
Right now, I just
she's definitely gonna text me.
Get a place, but
I think she was getting on to me yesterday too about something too, huh?
Because I'm not here to be liked by people on the internet. Candy is a predator that talks to a 16-year-old.
Yeah, Nova's 22. Tophia's, I think, 32.
So now I'm talking about her, but we're just playing music. Well, not weird.
Actually, Zesty did not pull up last night.
I should have not came here. So now I'm sad. I
33.
thought about something and I had a dream and that really affected me, bruh. Because when you have a dream that seems real, but when you wake up, it's not real. To me, it was real. I was excited because they're back. And then I woke up and I'm like, they're not here. And that sucks. How do you?
It's hey, I be trying my best. I be telling Lady Jordan, I be trying my best not to call Tophia thick, but then I just look at her and I see those two, I see those two hair things, and I don't know what to do with myself, guys. Somewhere, is it David that be in the chat? That was the original one to call David thick. He's like, somewhere he's like, Jordan, what are you talking about? You trying to take my Tophia? It should have been me. Never forget the clip. It should have been me.
Even know. Wow. And then I've been, like I said, I said that in the video, which I might not even post. I just been having dreams.
Not 5'9", 345. It's crazy.
Alive, my dad's with us, and my brother is the way he is. He's just always in his room, and my dad is like himself. And then I realized that my brother's not here. I had a dream that he had a kid, that he had a daughter, and then I became an aunt, and then that just made me sad because I'm like, that's not gonna happen. I'm not an only child.
Oh gosh, that kid, like, that would be tough. Being born into that, obviously we know the situation that happened with Brother Chu. Papa Chu, like, he's basically a lost cause at this point. Mama Chu's, just kind of existing. And Tophia not gonna look out for the niece or nothing at all, because we already know she not even gonna get a job and nothing to look out for moms. Like, so I know what she's talking about. She's sad that that there never ended up being like a spawn of Brother Chu, but the sad part is like that would have been a really tough life. I
don't know how I'm gonna move forward because I keep getting pushed back. I haven't stopped crying since Thursday. Every single day I'm crying. And to that point where you cry so much that you just fall to the floor on your knees, or you just want to lay on the floor. I just laid on the bathroom floor and I was just crying because I couldn't contain it so much, so to the point where my breathing wasn't okay, and I started shaking. I started freaking out. I don't know. There are people, I should be thankful for the life I have, and I'm trying. There's someone I knew that works at a nursing home, or I don't know if she still does, with a bunch of elderly people that have nobody.
Yeah, she's definitely grifting.
And she's seen these elderly.
She said, I'm sad, y'all. Can y'all just give me some money so I can live? Like, I know I'm not bringing you anything of value. I'm kind of just on here like absolutely yapping. I know I'm not even bringing you good quality content, but like, if you guys don't give me money, then I'm sad, okay? And not only am I sad, but I'm gonna pull up every single day to let you know that I'm sad unless you start giving me more money.
People get mistreated.
I'm sad. Buy me a new mansion.
They're alone, growing old, and has nobody. And I don't want to be at that point in my life where I'm old and I don't have anybody in my life. And I don't know. It's hard when someone says, hey, let's be friends. I live where you live. Let's hang out.
But hearing this freaking music, okay? This is probably why your content not hitting too. People probably tired of hearing this background music. If this was me, I was watching this myself, I would not throw money because of the background music. I'd be like, honestly, is it the background music's annoying me now? You owe me. Tophia owe me 50. Y'all let Tophia know she owe me $50 now.
Just worrying about.
I'm sad. Give me old school RuneScape stuff, right?
Just always do that. I don't know.
One day I'm gonna show you guys my personal old school RuneScape. He goes crazy.
Crying every time and be like, why me? Poor me. But I feel like, why me? I get the short end of the stick when it comes to everything. Nobody believes me when I say about myself I can't talk because of, and I feel restricted. I feel limited. I feel like my voice is just taken away in certain things that I can't even talk about. And I just don't really, I can't keep coming on here and crying every single day of my life. And
you really can't. You really shouldn't. Like, I mean, to a normal person, they would know, okay, like if I'm pulling up to TikTok crying every day, I'm doing something wrong. Like, that's weird. Everybody knows that. Yes, she's thick. Everybody knows that's weird activity. Like a normal like me, for instance, if I got on live and I cried all day, the next morning I wake up and I'd be like, Jordan, like, what? Like, what were you doing? I already have to deal with that because my dumb ass be playing Naruto clips. it'd be even worse if I pulled up on some Tophia type of energy.
Hey, I go to therapy and I try to look to the brighter side, and people say things are gonna get better, but it doesn't.
I don't know why that reminds me of like Ricky Bobby, shake and bake. Tophia, shake and bake, nah, girl. Look at that thick, all that juice moving. all that juice moving. I like that.
one thing after another, and I'm trying.
Final Fantasy can never go wrong with Final Fantasy.
Besides her brothers, my brain just does not process NLT or NTL or NLT. I don't want to come in here and cry because then people make fun of that. Then I don't try to talk about. I just say, look, hey, I'm struggling. Like everyone else is struggling. No one knows what it's like to feel like the biggest person in the world because everyone's thought is accumulate. I don't make friends with a lot of people because it's not all about having all of these friends. It's about having a few good friends in your circle. And maybe things are not going great right now, but no, I just tell myself everything's gonna be okay. But I don't know. You know what I mean? Anyways, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
I'm the only person who struggles. Did I just say that? Or did I say everyone's struggling?
I think my favorite. What's y'all favorite scene in the Ricky Bobby movie? I like when they at the kitchen table eating like KFC or whatever they eating, and the kids is just wilding.
So crazy is that when I'm struggling now,
or Talladega Nights.
Everyone's going through it, not just you. Here's the thing.
They just singing in the back. She just over here depressed, ranting, and you just hearing in the back, come pick up your phone, 'cause I had in her hand. Meet me at the heart while the doors still open. That's what they need to do. Like me and Tophia are gonna start doing like lives. Like she's gonna be sitting there like crying, talking about her problems. And y'all are just gonna see me in the background like with a mic. Meet me at the dark. A live show, a live chat. You know what I'm saying?
You don't talk it out with someone.
Hey, Tophia, if we're gonna get this paper, we're gonna have to work for it. Time to get them vocals going.
I can tell you what happens when you hold your emotions.
Get that throat working. Pause.
Like
zesty.
I just have to talk. So that's why I come on here. And if people don't like it, then they don't have to listen. Do you know how much people unfollowed me because I said that I'm high? I lost a lot of followers. The same people that advocate and say that they're for people, but then they unfollow me, it's getting weird. Journaling is not gonna help.
Got you. So people can't be for the people, but also unfollow Tophia. That's one of the criteria. So if you guys just wanted to say that you're for the people, you know, you're not for, you know, let's say you're not for big government and you are for the little man, you know, and everything like that, then you have to be following Tophia.
Journal. I'm supposed to journal every day for my homework, I'm supposed to journal every day for my therapist, which I do. But journaling really isn't going to do much, especially when you have to have someone to talk to. There's that. But also, it's this whole thing, right? People really don't. Like, I don't know.
Nova should not bring back karaoke.
So, nobody said you were in my journal. The people unfollowed me because they said it was 5. So, I went from 429.
Y'all like that? Y'all see how she does the thing? Y'all know all the cute ladies be doing that thing like where they put their like hand like this. Y'all like that? See? She's looking good. Girl's looking good out here.
28 or something like that. I don't know. It was like a lot of people. That was after I made that video, by the way. So yes, I am. And I can't talk about it because I'm not even going to explain why. Well, just think I'm not. Someone literally had the nerve to DM me and tell me, you're not born that way. Nobody chooses to get hate crimes. Make that make sense? When people like dark-skinned OC creators that are in the LGBTQIA plus community get hate crimes, they didn't choose that. That does not make sense. I don't understand why I got so many hateful DMs and messages on my TikTok. That is the reason why I don't look at my messages. Someone had the nerve to tell me that I can't be Christian and be gay. That is hateful. I thought Christians were supposed to be these people that accept everyone. So you only accept certain people, then that's not what it is. And I'm not going to argue with you back and forth on the Bible. I'm just not.
Well, see, the
supposed to
thing
be
with Christianity would be like, yeah, like you are supposed to accept everyone, and everyone has their various, place and mission that they're on. So, like a Christian person would be like, I guess you would say, trying to overcome that. Now, y'all know I'm not giving really my opinion on it or anything like that. I'm not telling you got to overcome anything. I'm just saying that's the whole idea. Like, for instance, let's say you're an alcoholic or something. You can be an alcoholic and Christian. The point would be, though, is that you're supposed to be using Christianity to work through your alcoholism,
tired of people coming at me and trying to argue with me and prove their point by using the Bible. That's weird. I got called the D word. I get people telling me every day.
I hope she comes up too. I hope she figures it out.
What you want.
So do y'all really not think she's bi?
I know. And I'm not going to tell you how I know. I know. I'm not going to explain to you. Maybe in time if things are okay, but no, because the internet is horrible. I'm not going to tell you these things. I figured this out, and someone said that it's not bad to figure
You
out
said
in
nope.
life. No, it's not, and that's not
What's up, Steven? What's up, Blake?
I know it's not bad to find out late in life, right? But if I know who I am, then why are you trying to tell me who I am? You don't know who I am. You shouldn't judge people. Stop trying to tell me I'm not what I am. I'm not getting any clout off of this. I'm not getting any.
Yeah, I think any church that doesn't like welcome LGBTQ people into their establishment or anything like that, I think that's screwed up. I don't think you're really doing your mission, honestly, if you don't allow everybody in. That's kind of the whole point.
Attention. I'm not doing this for attention. I lost followers, which I already knew was going to happen because people are not accepting of people, and that's okay. I have to sit and hear people tell us that they're going to take our rights away, that we're not allowed to marry whoever we're in love with, or it's wrong, or we're going to go really. I'm trying to, and this is me just listening to music, right? I can't control how I feel towards someone, my feelings, and then getting crushed and hurt, and then having to survive this by myself, having to this alone because it sucks.
Yeah, I get that, Tom.
I've heard it before, but now it has a whole different, but it's like a song about parents, but my parents aren't like that. This messes me up. She's accepted, but it's a people, like that song for me pertains to people.
I don't know, Rusty made me laugh with me. Like, I don't know, I have no idea like Rusty looks like, but I'm just picturing somebody just being like, bro, y'all really out here agreeing with Tophia now?
It says the parents are like, one day you'll grow up and you'll have a family.
It's like if Tophia says it, it just must be wrong.
Ken and Barbie song, but what if it's not Ken, it's Barbie? And why should she have to say sorry for the way that she feels? And that is 100% true.
Appreciate you for pausing your South Park to be here now. Watching Nova's future wife. Hey, you might have to check in with David first, because David says she thick, and honestly, like, David's a supporter of the channel, so he mogs Nova like 24/7 easy. You know what I'm saying? He easily mogs Nova, so Nova really gonna have to fight David. They're gonna have to fight a very small cliff, barely enough room for them to stand on, and they fight until somebody falls 300 feet into a shark filled water. My money's on David.
Apologize having to, and I saw.
Can we set Nick up with Tophia? We can try. We can try.
Just me saying, I found Jesus and I no longer like women, and that is so harmful. In the fact,
hey, we do need to get Nick a cute girlfriend on this channel now. You know what I'm saying? We can make that happen. There's like a lot of us here. We could definitely decrease those zest levels a little bit around here.
You are masking yourself. You are hiding who you are.
Who's Nick? Am I missing something?
Hiding who you are because
just stick around for a little bit. You'll see Nick. You'll find Nick eventually.
That's how you truly feel. You're hiding. You're holding who you really are inside, and that's sad.
Hey, if you think Bloodspeth does half-ass research, you don't even want to hear about Jay Bowens. Like, Jay Bowens literally I just be pulling up and watching people content. Like, no, Nick actually isn't zesty. Okay, he has zesty tendencies. All right, he might actually be zesty.
That I heard is that the government wants.
Yo, I was getting on to Nick on Friday. We was doing karaoke, right? And be a massive room, right? Massive room. Nick would come over and he would stand right in front of me, just zesty. Like, imagine a huge room, right? And I'm just, I'm doing my karaoke. I'm come pick up your phone. Nick literally standing right here. Like, he walking around. He got all this room. I'm standing right here. Nick gonna come stand right in front of me, like right here. I'm like, boy, if you don't get your zesty. He said, poor Nick.
Version therapy. They want to just put people in
we'll try our best, Steven. We'll see what we can do.
So if I get sent into it,
honestly, I think the zesty Nick phase is gonna last for another like week or two, and then after that, everybody will move on to our next thing.
And what I'm supposed to I can't even process the laws. I can't even process the hate. Why?
Oh, Leaping Lemur. I haven't heard that name in a minute.
Doesn't make sense to me. You just literally want to hate on someone for love, and it makes them feel worse. And it makes them feel less than. It makes them feel like they're not human. It makes them feel horrible. Saying I want to be a victim is really weird because you're victimizing someone. Don't tell me how I've experienced things. And I've literally shared things that people came out and defended people.
I got my eye on that, boy. Something ain't right about that, boy. It was that Hank Hill. He was trying to make me just like...
Weird. I get you don't like me, but then you really don't like...
Oh, man. I'm going to bring Nick back for y'all next week.
Because you were defending their hatred. Hello, how does that make you look? And I was not going to repost or reshare what people said because they want attention. That's the only reason why they were saying that. In hopes that I would post them. And I'm not posting you to get attention. It's for you to get attention. It's just weird that you're sitting here saying these hateful things and defending this hateful ideology all because you want to be 15 seconds.
That boy ain't right.
That was gross. Imagine sitting here telling someone they can't be gay and Christian at the same time. I don't need your negativity.
I mean, here's the thing though, Tophia. You got to realize like there's certain sacrifices and things that you have to do in life. Like I know that I just can't be LeBron James. I can sit around all day in my Lakers jersey, which I would love to do. Sit around all day in my Lakers jersey and just wish that I was like 6'8" or something like that, and that I could dunk a basketball. But sometimes you're gonna have some sacrifices. Sometimes, let's say you want to be a neurosurgeon and you also want to have kids. Sometimes you might have to wait to have kids later because you want to be a neurosurgeon now, so you can't do it all sometimes. Sometimes if you want to sit there and if you might want to decide if you want to be a Christian or not. It's fine either way, but you don't get to be like, I can just be this and do whatever I want to. Like, it's not how it works. Like, let's say I'm not too sure with like the Muslim religion or anything like that, but for instance, let's say I was a female and their religion says that I need to cover my head. If I don't want to cover my head, then I don't need to be a part of that religion. It's that simple. You know what I mean? It's fine. It's like you don't have to. What you do is you do what's best for you. You do what's comfortable. And the main important thing that I always say is just have a good moral code. I always say, man, I'm a Christian, but I don't give a F if somebody a Christian or not. I just care if you got a good moral code. Are you a good person? Do you care for people? But
on my page, and when I shared it, the amount
you can't tell people they gotta accept you.
And then you literally sit here and say that you care about the same people that you're fighting against. Isn't that weird?
Not Nova caught creeping.
No one said that it was wrong for people to say that. The only people are the positive people that came to me and said, that is horrible. There was one person that responded and said, that is not true. What they said is not true. Don't listen to that. There's been a few people that have came
and said Tophia kind of thick. We got a closet around here. She want to pull up. I swear, like Lady Jordan's about to get me today. I've been wilding too much. You're like, what? So you about to have Tophia come stay with you? Oh, I'm like, me. It was a joke. It was for the people. Oh, so you're a court jester now. Oh, you think you're funny, huh?
Not true. Do not listen to them. But a majority of y'all are. You're transphobic. You're all of these things. Stay away from me.
Oh, I wanted to show y'all this. I sent this over to her with Tophia. It had me.
I do.
Let's see.
Let's see. and they'd be like, oh, you know what? All of a sudden I'm not. That's messed up. I wouldn't mess with someone's feelings like that. Hello. Some people are just so hypocrites. I did not say that I am bi because I want to be a victim. Use your common sense. Go somewhere, please. That is the dumbest thing I've heard in my life. I'm not even argue with you. Yeah, how you gonna act like that? How you gonna act like that? I'm just kidding. Why is my skin so detailed? Because I got freckles. You see these?
Yo, I sent this over to Lady Jordan. It was like, if Tophiachu locks in, like, this had me. Come on, yeah. Tophiachu, she locked in. There we go. Y'all taking her out? Come on, y'all. Are y'all taking this out? Some of y'all lying if y'all not. Some of y'all lying if y'all not. Somebody said it's giving. I had to show y'all that she locked in. She locked in.
My family has this. My family are redheads, except for me. I want to.
Yeah, Real Talk said throw some more likes in there.
Natural, but being in the sun, your hair got dark. All my family had red hair.
If she was here, she definitely wouldn't cook me dinner. She'd definitely be. I'd be getting some ramen, some cold ramen, like thrown down, like some. Well, why don't you ask Tophia to do it?
Except for one of my uncles who had jet black hair, but if you look at my mom's hair, you see black, right? But she was a redhead. You can see the red in her hair. And even if someone posted an old picture of her, don't know where they got it from, but she was born a redhead. Even her baby picture, she's a redhead. All her brothers and sisters, well, not sisters. Well, actually, she does have sisters, but they were born like a miscarriage or they were born dead.
How does she yap for this long? I know I be yapping, but I be yapping about something that's also on the screen. Like, this would be if I just went full screen and I just sat here and just talked to you guys. Yeah, guys, you guys know what Jordan Bowens has been on today? Like, there's got to be some type of level of hubris or something to be able to sit here and talk. Like, he's like, oh my God, girl, shut the F up.
Like my sister, she had other brothers too. She would have had more than 5 siblings, but my grandma had a stillborn and had a miscarriage. I don't remember how much more siblings she would have had. But
that's what I'm saying. Like, Tophia content, I gotta watch it like with y'all, like, and we conversate on what's going on. Like, I can't just watch a live of Tophia. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You'll never catch me in her stream just like watching. Like, it's insane. This Seinfeld
and miscarriages run in the family, so that's kind of something sad.
It's like an archive video of her.
It's not because of incest, because my family is not related.
I have no idea how large the tatas are. I can't comment on that.
Are actually more so common.
But Lady Bowens is super cute. Well, I appreciate you. She might say hi to the chat.
My grandpa and grandma were not related. My mom was definitely not related to the man that she had a stillborn with, because he was also black, which my sister's dad was black, which my sister was born dark skinned, by the way.
Y'all definitely get to see a lot more like Lady Bowens on the channel and everything like that. Especially she's gonna be moving, potentially more around me and stuff like that. So when that happens, you guys will see her around a lot.
My mom is not black, does not have black family members whatsoever. She's Hispanic. Let's not go there with that one. It's disabilities, hearing. My mom's hearing. She was not born with hearing.
Okay, so this was one, and this was a few days ago. Where you talked about her going to the hospital. I say, well, we'll do this. We'll do a quick like Tyler catastrophe just to break it up, because she be yapping so much. Like, we already caught like an hour of her yapping, so let's do a little something to break up her yapping, and then maybe we'll go back to some more of her yapping, But yeah, I gotta learn who this Tyler Catastrophe person is. I know it says these lines like I've watched it. No, it's just I watch like when I'm asleep, that blood speth is playing. I got various things. So I've never actually seen what's going on with these, but
Say hello.
It's time too. Time to learn what's good.
TikToker Tyler Catastrophe. This individual has been going very viral recently due to a number of reasons. Mainly their obsession with an internet creator.
I feel like the piercings on the lips. Y'all let me know, y'all that have like lip piercings. Like when you eat, does like stuff get into it? I know I be eating all types like spicy foods and stuff like that, and you know, I'm just picturing just like food getting in the back of it and stuff like that, you know?
Known as Wilbur Soot. Without going too much into detail on who he is.
Wait, this is the same person? Oh no, okay. I was about to say like, nah, this doesn't look like you can't with this man.
He is a online creator that has faced some.
Let me see if I can figure out what's going on with him.
From an ex-girlfriend. Links will be provided in the description for more information, but all you have to know is that Tyler defends these actions and says that Wilbur is innocent. For some background on Tyler, he is an online creator that makes jewelry. He also apparently has an extensive background in music, including getting multiple bands gigs, event management education, some kind of a degree in music production, and etc. etc.
It's quite a necklace he's got there. I've never seen anything like that. He's such a loser, dude. The secondhand embarrassment I get for this man is upsetting, dude.
But I haven't really seen any proof of any of that. He first went viral with this video where he showcases his parasocial obsession with the music artist Wilbur Soot.
I have had a crush on Will Gold since 2019 when I heard him laugh in the background of someone else's video and it felt like life itself needed to listen. Which is really inconvenient for me because I'm very much a one soul at a time kind of person, so once I develop a crush, virtually
Yo. I mean, it's accurate. It's accurate.
Chance ever. And at the time, I had just broken off a terrible engagement to a guy who didn't even me.
Look into Burger Planet. Oh, I know who Burger Planet is.
And so in all
maybe I'll check him after this.
How many people have tried and been interested in me? I have not been able to find the interest for any single one of them because I have.
We'll let you guys choose what the next thing we watch is.
I don't even officially know his. That's a whole other thing. And I have tried so hard to move on from this, to let it go, because I want so badly for it not to cross over into parasocial territory. But in like the 7 minutes that we spoke to each other, one, every time we made eye contact, I thought my heart was gonna burst out of my chest and fly away. Two, I was
So not to be rude or anything, but this guy is zesty, right? Like, you know, like I'm not like trying to put, you know, any sexuality on this man or anything like that, but he's zesty, right? I'm inquiring.
My head just shut off and my mouth had a mind of its own, and anyone who knows me and has ever met me knows that I don't get nervous about people. What the hell was that? 3, he somehow managed to make me want to write music again, something I have not done since my last band broke up in 2019.
Loam Armstrong, never heard of him. That's interesting.
But how dare you pull my spark back out from underneath the ashes I spent years burying it under because it hurt too much to think about in like 2 sentences. It's rude. And 4, he failed to take a selfie with me because he was operating on like iPhone settings and I have an Android and I accidentally called him adorable, and immediately wanted to swallow my fucking tongue. Because you don't flirt with people when they're working. That's rude. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills, and my point is, it's a whole thing that I would like to no longer have to deal with. And all of this is made worse because I have been recognized at every single concert I've been to in the past year and a half, including 2 of his. And I've been on the Love Donation podcast twice. So no matter how many times I try to sweep this out of the rug and move on with my life, there's always that little thing in the back of my head saying, there's a non-zero chance. Oh my god. So basically, the way I see it, I finally say, I make this video, I say it all out loud to the ether that is the internet. Worst case scenario, he sees it, he says, hey, not for me. I move on with my life, it's fine. I'm an adult, who cares? I'll take a no over uncertainty.
So basically, dude has a crush on this like rock star or something, and he's talking about them, each other, kind of like they know each other or something. Like, what's he got going on here?
Any day of the week. Neutral option, nothing happens. Oh well, I guess. Best case scenario, you know, because honestly, it doesn't matter what I'm doing any day ever for the rest of my life.
No, I don't know.
If he was like, hey, do you want to get dinner or something? I'd say yes. Obviously, I'm delusional. It's fine. But at this point, I'm just so over the not doing anything about the things that I want. You know? What's up with that? No one gets anywhere that way. So fuck it. I've said it out loud. What else is there to do at 9 p.m. on a... Is it Friday? I think it's Friday.
I knew a lot of people that were...
Bro hit that. He hit that. Hey, you up? Text. You guys know that you up text that you send out at 3 a.m. in the morning. Just testing the waters.
Is obsessed with an internet celebrity romantically as this person. I think we were in
the guy he's obsessed with has done some bad stuff too.
Like this person is, but
so this is just a whole
mentally speaking
degeneracy pile.
And this person's mental age now. I mean, anyway, they would then go on to make.
He's attracted to a dude who, you know, a woman and his friends, and then told the internet that the woman wasn't. Interesting. Okay. Thank you guys.
Auditioning for Wilbur's band Lovejoy. This video is as cringe as you'd think it is, and don't worry, it gets worse.
No idea if one of my favorite bands might want a second vocalist, but I do know I am crazy enough to ask. So hi, Lovejoy. Do you want a second vocalist? My name is Tyler Solona. I'm 26 years old. I live in Texas, but I'm trying to move to England anyway. I'm a massive extrovert. I've been performing since I was 10, and in 2019, I was actually a semi-professional vocalist, but then had to spend almost 5 years getting my voice back after losing it completely because someone hit me with their car. Through the sheer force of audacious determination, I now have my voice back and my vocal stamina, which basically means that now that I can go back to music, not doing so makes everything else feel unfulfilling and sad. I figured I might as well shoot my shot, and I also play the trumpet, which is probably helpful. Anyway, here's Portrait of a Blank Slate, the whole thing. I hope you like it. I mean, you probably like it already, let's be honest, it is your song, but I also hope you like the parts that I'm gonna do.
I'm not a fan of this guy. I feel you. Like, he's just like the way, it's just something about the, you know, the when they say some people just have an unlikable face, like, I'm just like, I'm looking at him and I'm like, is my blood boiling or something? I'm like, Jordan, you're good. You know, there's no reason for you to be angry today. Like, you haven't seen any Nova content today. There's no reason for you to be angry. And it's just like his voice or something. It's like, yeah, his demeanor's off. Like,
Singing part, you know. It's a long intro for TikTok, but we can make it here, so listen to it. It's amazing. I love it. I know someone's gonna think I'm joking. I'm not joking. I'm actually
Real Talk said, I told you.
You might be open.
I tried to tell you.
This was one of many audition videos that this person has done for the band, but believe me, none of them have been or will be accepted. This next video is perhaps the best and most interesting one, where Tyler talks about Wilbur Soot and...
Dang, Tyler got some big knockers on him. If you saw what I'm talking about, he's got some knockers.
his parasocial obsession with him.
You know what I want in a relationship? Because I do. I've thought about it a lot. I've been consistently single for years. And it's not for lack of people trying. It's just the people I want haven't been trying. And unfortunately, I'm not allowed to try. I make bad decisions when I try.
Oh, he's definitely zestier than Nick.
Let the universe take it off my hands, all right? Then my hands are off the wheel. I don't drive, but I know what that means. I know I've said before that my type is tall, blonde, goofy musicians, and that is still very true. When it comes to the dynamic...
Oh, well, he just said what his type is, so we already know, yeah, it is confirmed he's definitely zesty. Like, you say you want to be in a power couple with a tall, blonde guy.
Be in a power couple, but I don't want to be the sole breadwinner because I've done that. It's not fun for me. I want a man who I can create with. Music, art, opportunities, the list goes on. I am a maker of things who likes to share the making of the things. That's just me. Also, I want a man with ambition who actually acts on that ambition. I've been with too many guys who never act on their goals. It's not for me. Also, I want to be with a man who is successful on his own and also isn't threatened by the fact that I am successful and want to be successful. I am awesome and amazing, and you should understand that and be proud of that. You know what the most important thing is to me? I want to be romance.
Not she hits me up for talking about the zesty Tyler knockers, like.
When I was a kid, I wanted to be a princess when I grew up. I read too many books, watched too many rom-coms, listened to way too many love songs. I want to be somebody's muse. Is that too much to ask? I'm amazing. Surely it's easy to be inspired by me. I deserve to be courted. I deserve to go on nice dates. I deserve to be flaunted around like a princess because I am one. I've never been on a first date. What's up with that? I like effort. I like flowers. I like candles. I am not difficult to please in this department. Write me a love song. Write me some poetry. Draw me a picture, okay? I need to get back on track. Want to know what kind of love I want? I painted this. That one's technically based on a Fall Out Boy album, but still. I'd say I want to be somebody, but that is kind of true. But I'm also somebody on my own. I know who the fuck I am, okay? And I am so tired of being the sunlight that only attracts moths. I love moths, don't get me wrong, but I want to also be loved by a sunlight, okay? Meet me on my fucking level. Is this sad? Am I sad? No.
Yeah, this is sad. This is definitely sad.
It's just a little bit piney, and that's fine. Okay, love you.
Now, the concerning part about this, besides just being obsessed with a celebrity that probably doesn't know you exist, well, technically...
Wait. So, he's trans, he once was... Okay, so, this is female to male or male to female? Which route is this? Y'all let me know, man. I'm confused. I need some help.
Once, but I'm sure he doesn't remember. But yeah, the concerning part is that this person
female to male. Oh, okay, gotcha.
To the same city
interesting. Okay,
to be closer to them, but they try and pretend like it has nothing to do with it, even though you've had a crush on this guy since 2019. That's what, 6 years now? And this crush is so powerful that you can't even have regular relationships with real people anymore because that person is so overpowering in your love life. You can't even date. And coincidentally, you're just gonna move to the same city as them, but you know, he definitely has nothing to do with it. Is that not extremely creepy, moving to the same city as someone just to stalk them better? They met one time during a show that Tyler, paid to meet them for. Wilbur has never reached out to Tyler beyond that. that. He's never even attempted to, and obviously we know if he did, this person wouldn't be quiet about it.
Yeah, you already know I'm not getting into the biology and all that. YouTube already mad enough at me as it is.
Moving across the planet to someone's specific city just to be closer to them is extremely creepy. And they're gonna try and tell you that them moving to the same city as this person that they are obsessed with and have been obsessed with for years now has nothing to do with them being there. It has nothing to do with Wilbur living there. It's just a coincidence, and he's gonna call you a liar if you do say it's because he lives there.
So when I first started talking publicly about this goal, a lot of people were wondering where specifically I wanted to move to. And I'll be honest, I didn't want to answer. And while I really didn't want to offend anyone by not answering, I also really didn't want to tell the truth. So me being me, I just picked a
Nah, the matching sunflower necklace with the earring drip go crazy.
popular, well-known city that I knew I'd be spending a considerable amount of time in. That being Brighton. I love their football club. I love their thriving art and music scene. It's a beautiful place.
In this next video, Tyler addresses all the allegations and controversy.
I said I have a crush on a guy in a band who I do not know and have met once. And because I was not strictly literal in a video that was for entertainment, I have somehow become the target of a weeks-long ridiculous smear campaign that frankly I don't want to understand.
I'm gonna pause that video right there because that's
I agree,
just
Rusty.
a straight up lie. Like, that's just not true. In the description, I'll link an account that I got a lot of videos from, and this person, Tyler, has uploaded countless videos about Wilbur and his band. It's not just a one-time video. It's like, oh, I have a crush on this Wilbur guy, I thought he was cute. No, there is literally countless videos, multiple videos talking about Wilbur.
Why you got the one with the the booty turned around like that? Like, come on, what are we doing?
And being obsessed with him.
I need that man to put his face on my face.
Just, you know?
I don't want to worry about things anymore. I want to kiss a man. Like one man in particular. Leave me alone.
I do not think that Wilbur said
This is just a reminder that I still feel that way.
I'll go more in depth after this, but please keep in mind the video already starts off with a lie.
And while part of me thinks it's probably smart to just hope it dies out, it just keeps getting worse. So I'm gonna say I am not the one stalking comment sections hoping to see someone I do not know. You are. I am not the one making fake accounts to stalk someone I do not know. You are. I am not the one making money off of lying and talking about someone I do not know. You are. I am not the one writing fanfiction and making edits and drawing fan art and using AI to make slop with people I don't know kissing. You are. I'm not the one pretending to be related to someone just to spread lies. You are. I am not the one wishing worse on someone I do not know just because they said they had a crush. You are. And I am most certainly not the one using AI to try and convince people on the internet that someone I have
Appreciate you, Shad. Yo,
I
Wild.
personally have not seen
Shout out to the Naruto
anything
fans,
on the
man.
internet about Tyler being a predator, and I'm sure there's no proof of it. And I've also not seen anyone making AI stuff or making up accusations against him. I've literally never heard any mention of Tyler in any way relating to that kind of stuff before he said it in this video. But like I said, I have not seen any proof at all for it.
That's 100% on you. I said that I thought a guy was hot and funny and interesting in a video where I was not strictly literal. And then I said that because I am confident and like myself, that maybe he would like me if he gave me a chance, if he was interested in men. Because again, I don't know. I do not care where he lives. I do not care who he's seeing. I do not care what he does for fun in his free time because it has no effect on my life. I have a physical type. He happens to be that type. I have very high standards. I do not want someone who does not meet that standard. That is all I said. And right now, the only reason most of my videos are still up is because I do not want to give people more room to lie. Clearly, all of those videos have missed such a large mark. I don't know how we got here. I don't want to know. But at this point, I've spent my entire life overcoming things that most people would never even have to imagine. And I spent a ridiculously long time being just the scapegoat for everyone around me. So I know that there are people who have no interest in the truth, no matter how big it is. And I know that there are people who will post anything that gets views. Consequences be damned. I actually left the creator program months ago because I didn't like the incentive it gave to trigger people and start rage bait, and it's stupid. I don't like it. So really the only thing I have to say to the people who are using my name to get views and make money in a way that is not true is very insensitive. I hope you plan to donate every single cent that you have made off of misrepresenting my character and using my name for views.
The next video we're gonna watch is him defending Wilbur.
How does this person sustain themselves? Like, do they have enough people on TikTok and stuff to actually make money? You know? Well, I'm always wondering how a lot of these people are able to live. You know, they don't be having jobs most of the time, and they just be on TikTok, which barely pays.
Allegations.
Rent not cheap around here.
His defense, quote unquote, basically boils down to, I'm a victim, so I'm uniquely qualified to speak on this, and I think Wilbur is innocent. That's literally
not OF.
I'm gonna play it for you and let you make your own judgment.
I do not think that Wilbur said is innocent. And I know I've said that fairly indirectly in the past, especially recently, but I do feel like now it needs to be said point blank. Because as someone who has been a victim of I know way too well what those things look like. And while I know that most of my audience knows how I approach things like this by now, I also know that if I post this video, there will probably be a lot of people who don't know me who see it. So I'm going to try to be as kind, direct, and clear-cut as I can. So I'm going to stick to 3 main points from Shovel's VODs. Please go and watch them yourself. You are under no obligation to think the way that I do. And then I'm going to touch on Wilbur's response. And then I think the general response needs to be addressed as well. Because Shovel's main points were that Wilbur was a slob, had a messy house, that she paid for a lot of the way to see him.
Ben Alu, however you say it.
Let's be honest,
I always want to say
Aluze.
Aluze.
And for men in their early 20s, that's a lot worse than it should be. Every man I dated in their late teens, early 20s was gross.
Azuli. Ben Azuli.
And it is not by default malicious.
That is just a wonderful defense on his part. Yes, Wilbur was a dirty slob, but every guy his age is like that, so it's totally fine and normal.
2, paying your own way, especially for a distance like that, is kind of expected. And when you take into account that they were both very successful in their respective careers at that point.
Oh, you can kind of see how the beard does look a little like, you know, like it looks a little like painted on almost, you know.
Paying your own expenses isn't by default malicious. And for the third point, Shovel states very clearly in her follow-up VOD that she consented to the biting. She then went on to clarify that what she had an issue with was the fact that it hurt. And while I don't think anyone should be hurt in their relationships, at the end of the day, that is a communication issue. And whether it's just a poor communication or lack thereof, both parties are responsible for that. Because a lack of communication or poor communication on either side is not by default malicious. And at the end of the day, when no assault took place, and the end result is just a bad relationship, that is something you handle in private, like adults. And to air personal, adult dirty laundry to a very large, very young audience in a way that is incredibly vague and left open to interpretation is, at the end of the day, very dishonest and very irresponsible. And that is made evident by the resulting response, where Wilbur Soot met Shovel where she was at, gave a very direct and validating response that responded to what was said, addressed what was said, validated what was said, and gave evidence that he was making moves to be better. And when that mature adult response was received by a very angry young audience, it was received as an admission of guilt and seen as validation for the wildly exaggerated rumors that came from leaving that sort of thing open to interpretation. And now, every mention of his name, his band, his career, anyone that has anything to do with him is met with such vitriolic hatred.
Yeah, y'all help this man get his computer together. That would be kind of hype. We running IT services around here.
That kind of response,
y'all get this man right.
I am one, several times over, but these sort of things have to be handled in a responsible way, because where we stand right now, with the internet being the way it is, what we've ended up creating under the guise of supporting victims is a culture that has trained children, teenagers, young adults, anyone who will listen, to be internet attack dogs for people that we don't know. And you're allowed to be upset, you're allowed to be angry, you are totally justified in those feelings, but if you allow yourself to be blindly swept up in those feelings and the roar of the crowd around you, eventually you are going to find yourself in a situation where you are being used as a weapon by angry people who just want to see other people burn. And I'm not saying you should support Will, I'm not saying you should continue listening to Lovejoy just because there's no evidence on either side. I'm saying that it is not your responsibility to be judge, jury, and executioner for people you don't know in situations that you don't understand, because none of us have all of the information. In fact, in this instance, there was very little information.
They always talking about you shouldn't be looking into it, you shouldn't be judging somebody. It's always somebody doing some disastrous activity or defending some disastrous activity, talking about, hey, well, Christians aren't supposed to judge, right? By the way, I do think Christians are allowed to do some type of like religious judgment, that type of thing, but I don't know, I don't really know, so I wouldn't tell you guys. But I don't know, it's like, yeah, stop trying to duck and dodge accountability for all parties involved. Like, just accept it, man. Accept it. If there's this many people saying something, that doesn't mean it's true, but that does mean you should at least look into why this many people are saying something. Like,
to go on.
I'm gonna say outright, I don't know much about the situation, and from what I do know, it is very complicated with a
Buddy
lot
looks
of
better than Nova
and back and forth crap slinging. But for Tyler to say that with this situation there's very little to go
JB
off
soft PCs
and then make a 6-minute video saying that he is innocent and not what people are labeling him as is a little, you know, contradictory, you know. And I'm not saying you're like a bad person for listening to his music. I mean, I know me and a lot of people listen to rap artists that talk about doing a lot of really bad things that are worse than biting your girlfriend one time, but you don't see me with a poster of, I don't know, King Von on my wall or something crazy like that, and you don't see me moving to O-Block to be closer to him. But Tyler not only stands by this person in a situation where, as he said, there is very little information, he wants to move to another country, specifically to the city where that guy lives in. You know, it's very, very parasocial. So in my opinion, this Tyler guy really needs to reevaluate his priorities.
JB
and
tech
his
support.
interests. I don't think he himself is a very terrible person. Absolutely cringy, without a doubt, and morally ambiguous, but not a bad person. Definitely not like the other people I cover on my channel. But this situation is very creepy, and they need to just take a step.
So let's check this out too, guys. I was looking at that. So that's our boy Tyler Catastrophe. I feel like that was a good intro. Maybe we can start getting into his lore a little bit. I just need to get like a first initial basis of like who this guy is. But I do see too, looks like some Blade arrest content came out, guys. Blade escapes a DUI charge, body cam footage. Okay, so I think there's just not any sound.
Here, Brian,
that looks like Blade to me. Only use me Bowens.
Here, Brian, I'll just kind of slide by you. Yep, absolutely. Cool, man. Appreciate it. Whoa. Hi.
Yeah, I hear that noise Blade made. Oh.
Hey, Brian, I'll just kind of slide by you. Yep, absolutely. Cool, man. Appreciate it. Whoa. Hi. I have the keys for you to the vehicle.
Could you tell me I want my keys
For
the house and everything?
I will let you deal with that because if he lives here, I can't force him not to come in and out.
He's not on the lease.
Yeah, on the lease or not, if he's established residency here, I can't tell him to not come here, okay?
Imagine Blade's like 45 or something like that, and his mom is trying to kick him out of the house. You know how sad it is? Like, I get it if you're a rowdy teen and your parents want to kick you out of the house, but you're 45 years old and you got your elderly mom that needs assistance, like trying to kick you out the house. That would make me want to take such a look at my life and everything like that. Like, dang, like my mom has such a problem with me at this point in the decisions that I made that she don't even want me to be around. Like, you know, and she's a point in her life where she needs help and assistance. That's just sad. Only use me, mom, for financial reasons.
You'd have to go through King County for eviction and that kind of stuff. But those are the keys for the car, and it's your car, so you can hold on to those.
So should I call him here? How long do I have to get back?
How long?
Let's see if there's any video. You can't see anything.
Get the car back?
Yeah.
Dang, you can't see.
Have a friend that can. The only thing is,
The best.
I like videos where you can see.
this is the best option we had for today.
All right, let's see. It's like, yeah, it's the arrest footage, but we pretty much blank it all out so much so you can't even tell what's going on. Like,
yo, what's going on?
yeah, is that how I should start my videos? Yo.
YouTube, it's Hey RV. All right, we have an
I like this guy's energy.
IRL Moments video here. Title of the video: Only Use Me Blade gets blackout drunk.
She doesn't like the alcohol. Yeah, you're stinking drunk. Get out of here, man.
Huge shout out to everyone supporting the channel. If this is coming across your recommends, you can do me a big favor and hit that like, sub, comment, any. Oh, that sucks.
This house when I was traveling around the country, and I came to Seattle, and then I couldn't take care of my mom, so I stayed at Seattle for a couple weeks. I hate him. I actually recently met him, and he passed.
Grab the original video.
They call the police. Rip Scary Terry. Rip Scary Terry. The news happened. If you didn't know, well, if you don't know, Scary Terry let me stay at his house when I was traveling around the country.
Figure it out, dude.
And I came to Seattle, and then I couldn't take care of my mom, so I stayed at Scary Terry house for a couple weeks. I hate him.
There's not Jen in there, is there? Like pink Jen in there? Jen is one of that. It's just nasty. What's up, Chilla? Is this actual Chilla? What's up, Chilla? Get some W's for our boy Chilla, man.
I actually recently met him. And,
you too mad at him.
Hi guys, the first drink of the night. Oh my god.
Y'all get some, can we get some W Chillas in the chat, please? W Chillas in the chat, please.
He kind of just started screaming and bit, Chad. Let's just go stay at his door and be like, persons, come out. Brian. Brian. Brian.
Just give me like 2 more minutes.
They need you, bro.
What? I don't care. Give me 2 more minutes. Mom, dude.
Dude. Figure it out, persons.
Sorry,
you should give the chat 10 push-ups for being late.
No, I'm sorry, guys.
10 push-ups.
We know Blade cannot do no 10 push-ups. Gums gave you a shout out in the comments today. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out Gums. Shout out Gums, man. Hope you're doing good too. Chilla, hope you're doing good.
Sorry about that, guys. My mom just got home. I had to make her
elite level commentary. If y'all already not on the wave, I don't know what's wrong with y'all, but if y'all not on the major Chilla wave, definitely go over there and hit that subscribe button. All right.
I'm actually, I don't know why. Maybe it's like running around. But I'm actually fucking ready.
Hit you a shot for Blade, and then go and see what's good with Chilla. And go in the description and say, Jordan, only lose me, Jordan sent me. Sent you.
How about if we take the lid off? Come here. Come here, bring it to me.
You don't need to teach me how to drink Jaeger.
I'm pretty
good at it. Pretty good at it.
Yeah, he's an expert.
Keep it going.
Dude, Blade really puts me to shame. Obviously, y'all know I be having some lit streams over here. Are we still gonna have more lit streams? Yes. Am I gonna end up playing copyright music and YouTube's gonna get mad? Yes. It's gonna continue to happen. Like, but I ain't got nothing on Blade. I don't know how this man can do it. All that Jaeger, boy. Come on now. Y'all saw how he took that drink down. Elite level.
Changing the camera.
Let's see, where I put myself.
Let's all have a good time, okay?
That's what we want.
I know, but
I told him what I didn't want him to say, and he kept going at it.
That's all fine and dandy, but like, let's all be friends here, okay? That's so much Red Bull. Jesus.
You gotta pace yourself.
That's so much Red Bull. Like, I never seen somebody get so mad that there's like chase. Imagine getting mad that there's like chaser. Oh man, like it's not like you're at a bar and they just like poured you kind of like light or something like that, and you're like, nah, I paid for this. He literally has the bottle. Like, bro is just mad. What was I drinking yesterday? I had some tequila yesterday. Lit Romney, J Bowens. Yeah, I was lit Romney. Shout out to those Naruto clips. Never forget. Never forget.
Why are you giving me like half a Red Bull every time I have a sniff of Jaeger?
Because it's gonna pace you, sweetheart.
No.
I want to send.
You're being weird. I'm just letting you know, you're being weird. You're cool as f, but you're being weird.
It's so cool.
And I'm giving you the opportunity to not be weird because you're cool.
Denmark.
That's fair, right? And I know that's because I'm in your house and I should act accordingly.
Would it be?
That's fair, right? I don't know you that well, but your aura and your overall.
Y'all think I think Lemur may be cooked for good. Y'all think Lemur is actually gonna like come back and make an appearance at some point in 2026?
General presence is awesome.
JB Liddy. YT shitty.
That's not an invitation for sex.
No, it's not. Come here. I'm just gonna get on the cheek. On the cheek.
Okay.
Is this how you envisioned your life at 43? Humiliating yourself online for money? What did you want to be when you grew up? What would child Brian say if he saw current Brian? Do you think he would be proud or bitterly disappointed?
Dude, you are sitting at home watching me donating money to me. I won.
I don't know why people think that's some type of win. Like you can be a court jester in not taking a dub. Just because you have 1,000 people watching you ruin your life does not mean that you're somehow better than them because they're watching you. I think it's way better to be the person that goes to work for 8 hours, gets home, grabs them a little drink, a little smoke, whatever they have, and they throw on some Blade watching him act a fool, rather than being the dude that gets so drunk that you lose your toes. Like, come on. Like, buddy, like it's crazy. Like in Blade's developed years, it's like he's learned nothing. He's been doing content for 20 years and he still hasn't understood that this type of content funnel isn't going to work. It's crazy. Like, for instance, me, like, you guys know I love to have me a drink every blue moon on the stream, especially if it's on the weekend. I get litty. Yes, we get litty over here on the channel. But I never want this channel to be one type of thing where this channel is about drinking, where it's like every stream you guys expect. Like, for instance, today I don't have a drink with me today, where it's like every time I hop on the stream, you guys expect me to be having some, drink or something like that, because then that's just gonna start some weird funnel where it's like every time I'm streaming I have a drink. No, I'll end up losing my toes, and I need those. Also, dude, Lady Jordan would definitely leave me if I didn't have no toes. Like, I need those for balance.
I won, dude.
It's like I can feel it in my toes whenever I see him take a shot. He's like, you hanging today after yesterday. You already know.
Shame you don't die before her since you are such an abusive, trashy sociopath, diabetic alcoholic.
Next Liddy Jordan stream will probably be like Friday, something like that.
Can I have you?
No.
Well,
What's up, Fims?
Oh, no, okay. I gotta get this stupid package open.
You want me to help out?
If you could get this open, yeah. They spilled something on it. I don't forget. It's all like yellow. That's what I want.
Can I have one?
No. Can I? This is for your heart. You have that heart?
I'll take very big part.
Yes.
You're saying the greatest?
Nobody said it was good. Come on. Come on board, sweetheart.
Hey, old Porter. Don't bring us a boyfriend. So light out there. What up, East Coast niggas?
I know, right?
Take a shot for all of the ones who passed RIP persons.
He's tearing them shots up, man.
The best thing I ever did was being me.
Bunniest the haters. Get lit. Call DeMarco.
That's what I don't get. I mean, I get like Blade says that like he doesn't like smoke, or he said that it wouldn't be good for him during his streams or something, because he said he'd be kind of, you know, like sitting there looking sleep, not a lot of energy. But I mean, he got to figure something out just for his business plan. Like the business plan can only work however so long. Like if you're not going to be alive during the business plan, like you got to change it up. He might have to get him some, I don't know, some like high power sativa or something, like, because like this ain't gonna work, dude. This not gonna work, dude.
Call him the N-word and I'll drop.
Gosh.
Call DeMarco and call.
Let's go outside, dude. Yo, let's go, dude. I got you, dude. I'll take a shot when we get back on.
Blade watching you.
Excuse me, what did he say?
Has been extremely entertaining. I will be sad when you finally die. How does it feel to know this is your job, dying on camera?
Fims, that's crazy.
Why are you correcting Jim? They have no souls and will steal your teeth and stomp while you sleep.
You're amazing. I don't know why I gave her $1. Anyways.
Oh, you guys see Blade trying to spit game? Man, then she's probably like, oh dang, like she, you know, she's seen this dude, because I know in the apartment complex they have, I've looked at like the reviews, and you can see in all the reviews there's like some, oh well, there's some drunk dude like walking around all the time with some loud speakers and like music playing and stuff, like terrorizing everybody. So you know she knows who Blade is. You know she just like sees him walk outside and she's like, ugh, I was trying to relax. I gotta go back.
I'm sorry, but like,
Tophiachu definitely gotta take some responsibility.
She looks like the type to lay with the darks.
anyways, I think you're
right. She looks like the type to lay with the darks. Is that what they're calling us now? The darks?
Blade, she is really cute. Please treat her like a queen, and I bet she could treat you like a real man. Don't be stupid, this is the diamond that you have been looking for, bro.
No, she's
Ignore
beautiful.
all the hate donos.
Yo, that's how Blade was looking at her. That's how I be looking at Lady Jordan, man. That's how I be looking at her, like that. I'd be like, she'd be like, ugh. Jordan, why are you talking about Tophia thick? I'd be like, you looking good.
Diamond that you have been looking for, bro.
I'd be like, here's $1. I'd be like, bro, you gotta stop rubbing up on me. Don't be hugging me and jumping at the same time. That's disgusting. All right? Don't be hugging me, jumping up, meat flying. That's disgusting. Absolutely not.
My God, I love you. Hey, I love you. I came over here the other day. What's good? How you doing?
can't remember the other time I was looking for you, but
Nah, that's definitely how I'll be looking at them lemon pepper wings now.
That's my guy. He's
so
amazing.
what is this? This is just
I'm streaming.
See, he's lucky he caught Blade at that moment where he still got energy, and before he keeps like dropping the N-bomb 24/7. You know, he caught him at that right spot. But we already know, knowing Blade, he's only a few shots of Jaeger, maybe 2, maybe a triple. You know, they got the triple going for $21. You know what I mean? It's only a matter of time before those N-bombs just start like going everywhere, dry humping strangers.
I'm putting him down.
Oh, you guys know that like Blade's meat missile like got exposed like this week? Like he got super drunk, and like the dude that like does like his cameraman kind of set up the camera like where Blade didn't know it was there, and he was so smacked that he like went to bed and just like exposed his whole Italian sausage. Like,
This is Gray. She's beautiful.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Dude, I miss you, dude. I miss you. Hey, great. I love you. I love you a lot. But this is my guy. My guy.
He knows where all the good food spots are.
Oh, yeah. Billy's Camps.
Lady Jordan's mad I haven't eaten today. I'll definitely be eating after this, but she done asked me about it 3 times. I was like, are you trying to say it was good to the people? I think she's got to work, but she was like, you haven't eaten. I was like, are you trying to say what's good to the people or not? Not his fried mushroom.
Oh, my cooking is amazing, man.
Why does it have to be fried? Ew.
I'm trying to go upstairs and go see him now.
Right. Sorry, Greg. I love you. But I miss him.
You want to let me in?
Yeah, goddamn right, dude.
You know that Jaeger smell is going crazy.
Dude, I miss you, homie. Dude. The cost to play boss, dude.
Oh, nah. What's up, Crazed?
That's my friend. No, he's good. I would never invite. Come here, dude. I would never invite anybody that.
Invite somebody into my.
He's good.
That's gotta be one of the most disrespectful things you can do, is just inviting a random person to be in the house. You don't know who this person is. They could be crazy, especially around here in A. You never know. You think, oh man, this person's cool. We about to drink some Jaeger, dude. Next thing you know, they pulling out the jammy on you, talking about give me your phone, give me your wallet, give me all that, and they taking the Jaeger too.
He's good people.
Just some Blade shenanigans. We got some Tophia and Tyler Catastrophe a little earlier.
You're good. This is a good person. He's leaving
Why
in a
is
second.
your head so oblong like a flat football? Egghead, wiggle.
Let's go, dude. Hey, tell me when.
Victor hates black people.
Tell me when, dude.
That's good.
Tell me when, dude.
Good.
Oh.
I ain't trying to get too f***ed up.
Bro, absolutely not. That is quite a shot. That is quite a shot. What kind of monster is this, man? He doesn't even. Yeah, the Jaeger's got to be frozen. It's got to be frozen. I haven't had Jaeger in years. I think honestly, we might have to have a stream where we do where we sip some Jaeger. Probably do that, and maybe next weekend or something like that. I'm not Blade, so I'm not about to do it tonight. And grabs a bottle of Jaeger and just absolutely destroys it. Absolutely not. We have our whole week ahead of us. It does. It tastes awful. It literally tastes like black jelly beans. Oh, there's a bug. I feel like Nova.
No, Rebel.
You have one.
It's right there.
In front of you.
No, I'm stupid. Hey, this girl's awesome.
Get him out before he either starts rapping or steaming. Blade, be careful. Can we get a Terry update?
dead.
People ask me this question all the time. Why do I call Gage Gabriel rather than his actual name, Gabriel Gage? Well, at first it had started out because I'm used to saying Gage first because I have a deceased friend, super cool white dude, like coolest white dude you'd ever know. Like, you know, he's got like the tattoos, you know, he's got that black aesthetic, I guess you could call it. But rest in peace to him. So I'm used to saying Gage first. So that's why my tongue is used to saying Gage first. The second reason is that it annoys him. I started saying it a few times because I actually thought it was Gage Gabriel. And then after like a day or two, I learned that his name was switched around. And I thought about to myself, I thought about how I would feel if somebody constantly called me Bowens Jordan. And I thought to myself, yeah, I mean, it wouldn't really bother me at first, but over the course of months, years, if somebody was to call me Bowens Jordan, that would just irritate me. So because of that, I just call him Gage Gabriel. So if you're ever wondering, that's why I call him Gage Gabriel.
Sorry, that's dead.
Oh, appreciate you. Rip Gage, Rip Gage Tutton, man. Rip Gage Tutton.
I'm not gonna sit here.
If you spit your
God damn, you're a
again. Just try.
Yeah, watch out for overdosing, guys. Watch out for overdosing. Now's a good time to say it. Definitely if you're gonna do stuff like that, like make sure you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Don't be mixing stuff. Don't be like only lose me toes. You know what I'm saying? So now's a good time to say that.
If you
Ew. Oh, you'll see this man spitting everywhere.
Oh my god. What's up with that flap? I'm lit. I'm sorry. Already? Oh.
Not already.
What's it? Oh, don't hit me. What's up? Let me have some of the cars. Let me have some of the cars. You better come down, dude.
Baby,
Bro, just out in the middle of the street.
Let me help out. Let me help out.
This is another reason why I don't really be feeling bad for Blade. Is like, bro, he just starts throwing the N-bomb every time he gets like really drunk. Like, you know, and I'm not the person to crucify somebody for using the N-word. To me, really, it's not that big of a deal. It's just like, come on, like, okay, like if he tossed it out once or twice or there was a few clips of it, it's like, all right, whatever. I was like, dude, like, come on, like at a certain point, like I gotta be like, bro, you may just not like us, bro. Like there's got to be some type of line where it's like, all right, like, you know.
Suggestion word, maybe killed the face. Ryan, this is more of your substitute. If he cooked you a meal and instead of accepting their hospitality,
we're on, dude.
I'm really beginning to hate.
He's always dropping N-bombs. It's like what he's good at. That and drinking Jaeger. Those are his only two skills. Oh, that and making his way on people when he shouldn't in RVs. You had to have a little conversation with Chris Hansen. If you know the lore, you know the lore.
Take one of those cars, play drive ID straight off the trail, no hype person.
Shut the f*** up, nigger. Can I sit here, please?
Oh, dang. Hey, that answers your question if he's dropping them or not.
I don't know. Are we good? Eat. Hey, Marcel! I love you, dude. No, not really, Marcel. Come here. No, come here, dude. No, come here,
Marcel. Like, what's up, false? You dudes.
I'm drunk.
What's up, dude?
Your head is so narrow and it's as if Mama Blade shut you out of her joy.
Come on, dude.
Go to hell.
What did you say?
You don't hear.
I said hi.
Don't f with me when you drunk, okay?
As you were, dude.
And that old dude's not having it. And it's like, think, man, these people are over here, they're getting into their later years. They want to enjoy their time and relax. You know, they've worked hard their entire lives. They're not over here trying to deal with being harassed by Blade because he's had too many Jaegers. Like, they really should ban Blade. I don't even know why Blade hasn't been banned yet. Like, because there's nothing worse than, like, you know, I can imagine me being in like Palm Springs, like Florida or something like that, like retired, just trying to have me a nice relaxing time. Got lady Jordan with me, you know what I'm saying? And then we got this dude around here harassing us every day, just loud in the hallways trying to do his streams. Come on now.
Weirdo, dude. Hey Marcel, I'm right here, dude. Hey Marcel, bring your dog around right here, dude. I'm here, dude.
You left your food down there.
Can you give it to me? On the way. Where's my cigarettes? I want my cigarettes.
I don't have them.
Eat the pizza.
I don't want it.
Keep orange, you're holding now. Give him the Jaeger now. God, you're poor. No, more Jaeger. Did you buy the Jaeger bottle?
Yeah.
Poor person.
Bro said another Jaeger bottle? Another one? Imagine looking like this, and obviously y'all know I've been very turned on live stream. I know what that life's like. I couldn't imagine being like the end game when I start, like, you know, playing whatever I want to, and then being like, you know what, guys, let's get another one. But y'all would be seeing me like throwing up. I'd be throwing up all over the counter, like literally right in front of y'all.
Underlay. Give me a fat shot, bitch.
And take note, he's in her apartment. Talking to her like that. He would have been kicked out right then and there. Right then and there. Yeah, how does he support this lifestyle? There's no, the donations definitely aren't enough. Like, I mean, because and it's $21 to take 3 shots, which, you know, $21, that's a large size donation, like $21. But think about it, like, bro, like after probably $100, $150, he's cooked, and he's got rent he has to pay. This is his full-time job. He doesn't stream every day because he literally can't. Like, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if Blade drinks every day, but you know what I mean? This just isn't a sustainable model. He's either got to charge more for like the shots that he takes, or like, I mean, watering down the bottle would be scamming, so not that, but he's got to figure out some type of way to really like stretch this stuff out.
Thank you.
Yeah, she needs to kick him out. Ew. Oh.
I'm awesome. You're important. Bye.
Blade called her.
Let's go, dude. Let's go. Let's go home.
Huh?
Let's go home.
My dogs. I've got dogs in here, and I'm having a hard time keeping them from stressing out.
I don't really give a hell.
Blade, I'm charging back.
Yeah. Hey, let's figure it out, dude.
You don't call me that.
He does? You're a dumbass.
No, he never called me.
You figuring it out, dude.
Alright, let's go, dude. Let's go. Let's figure it out, dude.
Right. Brian,
What up?
take him and go.
Where we going?
Wherever the you want, it's not here.
Oh, Wasteland's in here. What's up, Wasteland? Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
Back at the hot dog stand, Blade, you left your backpack at the hot dog stand, Blade, you left your backpack at the hot dog stand, Blade, you left your backpack at the hot dog stand, Blade.
I'm gonna fuck you.
Hot dog stand, Blade.
Oh, what a gentleman you are.
No, I'm a gentleman. Like, I'm just walking down there.
He's over here arguing with like old ladies. Like how lame can you get? Right? They gotta start standing up to this man. He's all over here taking over their community.
Call the police then. See what they say.
You're poor. Die.
All right, Blade's disgusting. All right, so let's see here. All right, so we can get into let's get into maybe one more topic. Let's see. You guys can choose. Let me know what anybody you guys want to talk about. I know you guys do like that one guy. Unfortunately, he passed. We still haven't covered him yet. I know you guys like talking about him. We're gonna see what's good with Rax, Low Tier God. Could just watch it. Pred Catch, Ben Alu. Yeah, we actually haven't gotten to Ben or Cobra. So let's break it down into those two. We can go Ben or we're gonna go Cobra. So here's Ben. Nice little 40-minute video on him. So we got Ben and we got King Cobra. Okay, I'm seeing more Cobras. Okay, cool. So I'm seeing more Cobras. King Cobra. Maybe if I type in Ben is worse. Yeah, Ben definitely seems kind of screwed up. But I think King Cobra is oh my gosh, there's this little bug and it's flying and I'm really about to slap the mess out of it. Yeah, I think type in lolcow or something. Documentary. Do you check out this maybe? Maybe we can do Ben tomorrow, King Cobra today. I know you guys have brought up Cobra a lot. So yeah, let's go with this. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what they got.
People think I'm supposed to be perfect because, oh my god, you're Gothic King Cobra. I love your videos. So people automatically have this vision of me as this perfect person, and I'm just like, dude.
He's a lolcow we never laughed at, only with. Okay.
We got some weekend juice online.
Sorry, I just want to see something real quick. You said type King Cobra. I want to make sure we get a good video for you guys. You said JF. Oh, this person's this is his actual page. Oh, this is his page. Huh. Okay. We do need more of a concise kind of commentary.
I'm ready to rock, and these trolls can suck my off the jack. You know, people are always like, Cobra, are you drunk again? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize sobriety was a fucking binary equation. You're either sober or you're not. But autism's a spectrum, right?
So he used to do stand-up comedy too. That's interesting. Okay, I kind of like this guy. He seems to, yeah. I think I'm starting to get it. He seems like he could be a good guy.
Unmute. You're muted.
A little weird, but a good guy. Like I said yesterday, we're all a little weird in some ways.
Let's drink Jack together. I'm gonna tell him. Is that Cobra juice? Is what you call that?
Not sure what the fuck I call it. I call it a bloody drink combo.
Dude, he's so much cooler than Nova. Y'all saw he had the certain type of he had the certain type of Mountain Dew. It was the blue Mountain Dew or something mixed with it. Nova be drinking gas station drinks.
The world mourned the death of King Cobra JFS, but it didn't do much to say.
I saw the black screen and I was like, oh no, not YouTube got me again. No, never done stand up. It's AI. Oh, okay, it's AI. Appreciate you guys. Y'all know. I'm not the smartest over here. I can't recognize that.
Celebrate the life of the eccentric YouTuber and rock musician who was bullied because of his disabilities. Joshua Faye Sonder, popularly known as King Cobra JFS, was born on March 25th, 1991, in Casper, Wyoming.
Dang, so he was young when he passed.
Which weaves
rest in peace
with gothic themes.
Just like that. And then that goes into...
King Cobra JFS was not just the regular YouTuber.
Bruh, how they gonna do him like that with the picture though? The picture crazy. Picture is insane.
increase his viewers and subscribers. He had always been transparent about his life and his struggles.
Other experiences I faced with having autism is much like anybody else in society. I get bullied, and well, I suppose I can very briefly explain to you the difference between a high-functioning autistic and a low-functioning autistic. Society treats mental disorders very much the same, you know. Like you're a freak show side exhibit, like you're delicate, or that you're sensitive.
His childhood has been the most defining part of his journey. He talked about how his childhood shaped who he became.
The bullies will no longer be able to use it as an insult. And believe me, trust the
Bro Slick got some like straight drip too. Like his drip's really not that bad. Like it's kind of like the drip that I feel like Cyrax wishes he had. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
growing up in elementary school,
Jessica,
I got called a retard all the time.
How he was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome, but that didn't seem to deter anyone from mocking him right from childhood till his adult life. He also talks about his problem with alcohol, which he claimed to have cut down.
I'm not an alcoholic. I'm a social drunk.
He also smokes pot and cigars, but in this turmoil he managed to fashion a life for himself and build his online presence. Beyond his typical talks targeted at his regular trolls, he often makes music. His music was a blend of rock that featured gothic themes. He also makes food reviews, thanks to his time working at local food restaurants like McDonald's and Wendy's. If he wasn't reviewing foods, he was making tutorial videos on how to make a unique type of food that is sure to suit the taste of his viewers who keyed into his gothic themes.
Check it out, man. I took a couple slices of that kosher crock, and I made me some ramen noodles, and I fried
he do sound a little turnt.
it up in the microwave just real quick with them chips.
Is that hot Cheetos? He had the hot You know, it's crazy. Everybody started adding hot Cheetos to literally everything in the last like 2 years. I don't really get that trend. Like they putting it on like glizzies, paws, like they putting it in drinks. Okay, maybe not in drinks, but you guys know what I mean. Like everything now is hot Cheetos. Like even like regular chips and stuff too, like Doritos. Now they're mixing it like half hot Cheeto, half like, you know, in a Dorito flavor. Cool Ranch hot Cheeto. Like,
or talk about his unique blend of cocktails that makes his day lively. Other times he makes commentary on popular...
I feel like I definitely would have a shot with this guy. Like I wouldn't want to be caught within a mile of like, no, but what I've seen so far of this guy, like, yeah, I'd have a shot with him, you know?
Topics and trends online.
Oh God, flaming hot Mountain Dew.
Ranch, because there seems to be an epidemic.
You know your stomach gonna be going through the most, like fighting, your stomach gonna be fighting crazy demons all night. Flaming hot burrito from Taco Bell. Oh, that do sound kind of good.
Of overly entitled women and like men who are afraid to approach said women, and we're just going to tear gender relations a new cunt. And before I...
Or just about his daily life experiences.
Anyways, right now I'm headed to the Ash cigar store to pick up a stogie. Yeah.
This all made him a leader in the Lolca content creation niche. But while King Cobra JFS received...
Oh dang, he was on Lolcal Live? Like that's the Keemstar, you know, show that he does for it, right? Skittles Mead. Interesting.
Status after his death, as people tapped into the nostalgia.
Like beer with Skittles.
He never afforded much respect while alive. Instead, he was very much an object of mockery from viewers who simply failed to understand him and put his life into perspective. These creators believed people saw his life like a TV series that drove their entertainment, and that was unfair. So what do we know about this eccentric gothic YouTuber, and why do some YouTubers now say he deserved better? King Cobra JFS has always been open about his life, and there is no doubt that his brand can all be traced back to his childhood. Life had not been kind to him since he was a kid. Joshua Faye Saunders has always been open about the repeated...
Yeah, I had a homeboy who tried making beer in college. That beer was so terrible. Shout out to him though.
...school from other kids.
A high-functioning autistic and a low-functioning autistic.
After his death, his father, Clint Saunders, corroborated his story. Josh was harassed and bullied terribly his whole life. He said Josh struggled constantly with depression, ideation and alcohol. He said Josh was also renowned for his kindness, hospitality, and respect for life. As an infant, he was born with a condition called respiratory distress syndrome and underdeveloped lungs. This meant he had to be placed in an incubator for months. After surviving this, the bullying started around the age of 3, and it never stopped. Joshua was socially awkward when in school.
They say his bullying started at 3? How you 3 and getting bullied? How's that even possible?
This made him an easy target for school bullies. When his father noticed that his behavior was different from that of the other kids around, he was taken to see a psychologist. That was when he was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome. However, disability did not stop the bullying at school. When they learnt of it, it only made them bully him more because of his personality. On top of all these challenges, when he was 5 years old,
yeah,
his parents
that's
were going
true.
through a bad divorce and were in an
Dang, I didn't even think like kids were bullying that early like that, but yeah.
Getting the care and attention he should have otherwise been getting. Later in his life, King Cobra would allude to the absence of his mother in his life, who, at the time of her divorce from his father, had her own mental health challenges she was facing. As one of the reasons for his personal hardship and struggles, his father describes his mother as psychotic and abusive. According to him, he stopped breastfeeding him when he was only an infant. High school didn't help matters. His time was equally as torrid as it was in elementary school. He was a total outcast. But that was when he started to show signs of his gothic aura that he became accustomed to in his adult life. To compensate for the bullying, he had to look for people with the same interests as him. He started practicing magic with those who shared similar interests to him. When he found his own people who were on the same wavelength, he formed a religious group right from school. This religious cult group was called the Cobra Demons.
Now, back when I was in junior high, I made the symbol.
I told Lady Jordan to say what's up to y'all, and she sent this. It's a cookie. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
The mythical creatures it represents: Cobra Demons and Cobra Angels.
He tattooed the symbol of the Cobra Demons on his body as a mark of membership. This marked the beginning of the personality he would develop as an adult, which would shape who he would become and the direction of his content when he got on YouTube in 2011. He started making YouTube videos while living with his father. His type of content was unique. It often mixes a gothic aura with a blend of eccentricity that would soon be synonymous with his person. Because of his unique content, he dealt with a lot of trolls. Some of his early videos were dedicated to responding to trolls.
Up, you crazy bastards. We got some weekend juice on lock, ready to rock. And
bro, that cookie got a butt.
Jack.
I'm actually looking at it now. It actually does have a little part that looks like a butt.
About him, and you can't find that in your life. And that's why you're doing.
And yeah, you know, I'm not big on sweets, but you know, I could use a cookie right now. You know.
Life, health.
People are always like, Cobra, are you drunk again? Oh. I'm sorry, I didn't realize sobriety was a fucking binary equation. You're either sober or you're not. But autism's a spectrum, right? To be honest, so's my sobriety.
Even going as far as talking about why his struggles could have been caused by his mother's abandonment when he was still a
child. Look at him. He looks like the kid from Stuart Little.
Talking about why his struggles could have been caused.
You know? Yeah, shout out to him, man. He looks like the kid from Stuart Little.
By his mother, still a child. Her mother has since then become a YouTuber in the cooking niche. 1 year after making content in his father's house, he was able to grow his content and finally get an apartment of his own, so he moved out. His first YouTube channel was banned after flashing his genitals live on stream. He momentarily created another channel, but then rebranded his initial channel after it was restored. It was around this time that he met Stephanie, who would soon become a very important figure in his life. Stephanie was his girlfriend, whom he met when he was 19 and attending
shows. Like, yo, Cobra had him a little boo too. Like, yo, Cobra kind of dope, man. Hey, it's always the good ones that go, like, you know, earlier than they should. He was just a little weird. Yeah, seems like a cool dude. For sure.
At first, Stephanie only appeared in the background. She wasn't talking or really actively involved. It was more like she was giving him moral support, but there was no doubt that Stephanie brought us.
Oh, the Stephanie lore is crazy.
At that time, King Cobra insisted that this was the compromise that people make when they are in a relationship.
But that's the thing about relationships, man, is the sacrifices you make for each other to make each other happy. You know what I'm saying? It's a team effort, so yeah. Me and Stephanie are an awesome team, so.
Regardless, the point was that Stephanie came at a crucial point in his life.
Dang, he spilled the beer like
Job Corps. Job Corps is an online platform that allows people to receive their high school diploma and be able to get jobs. It was like a vocational institute. After meeting Stephanie during this period, it didn't take long for them to start dating. However, his relationship with Stephanie came under a microscope. There was a large period of time when she wasn't appearing in his videos, but when she started to appear, it seemed they started to have numerous problems.
Hello my wonderful weirdos, my fantastic freaks, and my delightful delinquents. The video you have all been wanting and probably been waiting for. I'm reacting to my shitty ex. And boy,
it's giving like Charlie, like moist critical. Like the way she did that intro.
is this probably gonna make him salty?
In one of her YouTube videos, Stephanie talked about King Cobra's atrocious.
Imagine that, guys, like living like Morris Critical's life. You just kind of come on here and just talk kind of like how I do, but like, you know, every video he drops, like he probably makes like $20,000 to $30,000 or something. Like when it's done with sponsors and everything like that, who knows? Like let's even be charitable and say like 15K. Must be a crazy life.
His diet and how he was a bad ex.
God, your hair is so greasy. Oh God, the pan. The pan! It's a good thing I whined for this. God, his diet is atrocious. What's in his cabinet?
Everyone could tell at this point that their relationship was not going well. It didn't take long for everything to come crashing down when they both found out that they had cheated on each other.
I'm not gonna lie, this dry spell blows. Like, I get tired of waking up every day to no woman to cuddle with. It hurts. I shouldn't let it affect me.
I feel you, man. I feel you. You wake up, you just want somebody to put you in the little spoon, you know? Sometimes I like to be the little spoon. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? The dry spell.
What it does.
However, Stephanie felt slighted that he didn't respect her enough to tell her immediately he had cheated, unlike the courtesy she had extended to him.
Part of me breaking up with Josh was because you guys already cheated on me. He cheated on me too, but when he cheated on me, he told me like months later. I had more respect for him and told him the next day.
Also, she expressed that she had a big moment of self-awakening, which made her realize she wanted something.
Dude he's always spilling his drink.
My self-esteem was up, like way up, and so I was realizing things about myself. I was becoming awakened in myself, which is something a lot of people in this
hair dye incidents.
But it's very difficult to get that.
Regardless of what Stephanie said, King Cobra said he didn't care for. However, his behavior after the breakup was dissonant from the things he said. For example, some days after the breakup, he said he was going to leave YouTube for some time, and deeply reflected on how he had been appearing in his videos.
You're not going to see me on camera as much. I don't know, I'm kind of burnt out on making videos, to be honest. So I'm going to take a break. Hell, I might not even come back to YouTube, to be honest.
He died an hour before work.
YouTube doesn't give a fuck about bullying unless you're like Mr. Beast famous. I look back on my YouTube career and there's so many things I would have done differently with my videos. Made my kitchen and my dishes a little bit cleaner, you know? Cleaned out my nails so they don't look gross on camera. Make sure I don't have any boogers hanging out of my nose. Little things like that.
He also argued that she...
Wow, that one was for Tophiachu. That one was definitely for Tophiachu. And for Nova, like, see, this dude's maybe not even really a lolcow. I mean, cause like you guys said, is he really a lolcow for laughing with him, not at him? Like, he clearly seemed to have like the awareness to recognize, like, yeah, like, let me try to have the place like clean around me and everything like that. Let me try to make sure I look good for the camera. That's way more than Nova Cyrax Tophia.
Only got relevant on YouTube because of him and nothing else.
The only reason people watch her...
He was making good paper too?
She used to date me. Huh?
Dang.
You know what's even funnier? When I turn off the comments on my videos, it pisses the trolls off so much. They spam Stephanie's videos with hate shit about me. It's pathetic. It just shows you how obsessive my trolls are. Cheers.
However, he did confess later on that Stephanie was awesome to him, and that he was the one who messed up the relationship. He expressed his deep regret and forgave himself.
Oh, I'm saying, I don't even know if I can classify this guy as a lolcow.
Stephanie, I do.
He's like, he just had genuine fans.
Regret cheating
it was just weird.
And A couple of days ago, I just decided to quit feeling guilty about it. Years have passed. I've learned from my mistakes.
I bet them crab legs were low-key buns. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, I literally had to forgive myself.
Job Corps suffered for this. Since Stephanie was a love interest he found while enrolled in the program, he lost interest in the program and dropped out. Although he did not finish with Job Corps, he still got jobs at McDonald's, Taco Bell, and Wendy's. According to his father, Clint Saunders, trolls got him fired from his job. But years later, he met Jessica Boyle, and their relationship grew stronger faster than anyone expected.
Oh, the infamous Jessica Boyle you guys were talking about.
Just like with Stephanie, this relationship...
All right, False. We'll see you around. We'll see you around.
To break up. After this breakup, King Cobra gave up on the dating scene entirely. People already suspected the relationship might be heading for its impending doom, as he often appeared frustrated whenever she was around. Some days later, after the breakup, he came out to talk about his struggles with dating, saying that the problem he had with women was because he was autistic.
That's my problem with the dating scene. A lot of women in this town are super picky. And most women don't want to date an overgrown autistic man-child. A lot of women in town, they think I'm cute, but they don't want me. I don't understand it. I might get a hug on occasion.
Where my hug at?
Acknowledge that I'm cute, but that's as far as it goes.
Although the dating scene was not favorable to him, he had always had one guy he could trust every time, someone or something whose loyalty was never in doubt, and that was his ventriloquist puppet.
Ah, those creep me out, man. Like, if I had one of those on the couch over there, like, I would immediately have to go and throw it into the dumpster, like, right now. I would just leave the stream on and go get rid of it, and then I come back. I wouldn't take no time. I wouldn't waste no time.
A major part of King Cobra
just looking at it like kind of scares me, like it terrifies me.
Sean has always been a mainstay right from the beginning of his YouTube career. This puppet was a gift from his father, Clint, when he was still a child.
I don't know, I just feel like, I don't know, like it can absorb demonic energy or something. Like I'm gonna have it floating around my house, like violating me. Like I'm gonna be asleep and it's gonna be just floating around the house at night. Like I think it's terrifying, bro.
Freely. Taking a cue from this, King Cobra JFS made Sean into another part of himself that was different from his personality. He used Sean as an alter ego to make comments about his life or errors.
Yeah, definitely Billy from Dead Silence.
For example, he used Sean to communicate his possible frustration.
Actually, can I tell you a secret? What? You promise you won't laugh. Yeah, Sean, I won't laugh. What's your secret? Well, do you know what she told me after we got done having sex? What did your girlfriend tell you after you got done having sex, Sean? Shion told me that my was alright, but it was nowhere near as good as yours.
Sean did not have any of Josh's gothic personality or eccentricities. In fact, sometimes it acts like a satirist who mocks Josh's behaviors and choices.
Our coffee mug, which is currently empty. Like your head. Shut up, Sean.
There were some standout moments that made Sean famous. The first was when Josh announced that it was capable of moving on its own, so he devoted an entire segment of his stream to trying to catch it moving on its own. People also generally have fun memories of...
See, now if you do believe that's true, then I expect that thing to be all the way in the back, like in the trash can being burnt to a crisp. Like, if I thought that thing could move on its own, man, oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm just not going. I'm not going. Maybe y'all going. I'm not going.
All that kept Sean busy. She often appeared in the background, placed beside Sean. However, Fun Size Felicia never really did last as long as Sean. This made some fans joke that Sean was the only one who truly understood what was going on in King Cobra's life, hence their bond. Some of the most
not Fun Size Felicia.
He executed Sean.
That sounds a little crazy.
Sean for relationship advice or just have a conversation about gender whenever he was having trouble in his relationship or going through a breakup. In many of these conversations, Sean usually delivered a punchline or a satirical comment about King Cobra's lack of success when it comes to holding down relationships, like a satirist who mocks Josh's behaviors and choices. King Cobra was able to perfect his ventriloquism skills when his father gave him this puppet. However, he never really got it all right at first. He was often seen moving his lips during Sean's lines.
Dang, bling bling.
Made viewers mock him further, as they were used to. However, the more he practiced with it, the more he got better to an extent that he gave it its own personality and sometimes referred to it as a sentient being capable of moving on its own and possessing its own energy. Sean was one of the few of King Cobra's possessions that ever got lost in the midst of all of his moving or freakouts. He often left it well preserved, as he believed it was one of the very few loyal things he had around him. Sean was so important to him that he once declined an offer to sell it for $300.
I'll give you $340 if you sell me Sean. You better sell it to me, boy, and not complain on stream. Dude, I'm not selling you Sean. Thanks for the support.
Oh, it was potentially used before he got it. That would be diabolical. Good night, Sheikah.
However, in the midst
Thank
of
you
all
for
the
popping
relationship
in.
troubles, dissing from his ventriloquist puppet, and a ban on YouTube, Josh saved enough money to finally move away from his father's home. Then he created a new account just to put out content. However, after a while, he appealed for his old YouTube channel, got it unbanned, and then rebranded himself as the King Cobra JFS that the world knows today. King Cobra used the money he got from his jobs to move away from his father's apartment and rebranded his YouTube channel. He managed to pull a new set of followers into the Cobraverse. Although he rebranded his channel, his content only became more telling of his personality. They can largely be categorized into 4 sections. The first section is on food reviews, food hacks, and cooking. He often posted food hacks, reviewed pizza, and some of the local restaurants' food menu, just like he did when he talked about Wendy's Wednesday Addams Family menu.
Because if you're going to do like a Wednesday Addams, like Raven's Blood Frosty, you got to get some ghost pepper sauce.
He also reviewed various types of sandwiches, and also hot dogs. What people love about his reviews is the way he was blunt and concise. When he wasn't reviewing, he was creating food hacks, talking about how people can mix food that they naturally would not pair together.
Up YouTube, we got some chili cheese dogs.
And bro really got the way better food reviews than Nova too. See, they could all really take a page out of Cobra's book, it seems like.
Hamburger stand. We got 2 of them, and they both have extra shredded cheddar cheese, grilled onions, bacon, and a slice of American cheese. I'm about to create some very naughty food.
He used it, felt regret, and destroyed it, and tried to lie and cover it up.
Okay.
That's crazy.
He also once kept food left over for 3 days, just so he could review how it tasted and whether or not it was safe for consumption.
What up, YouTube? So someone sent me a big old bag of Wendy's on the 27th, and I'm now just getting around to eating it because I already had other food I was eating, so we'd rather stay.
I mean, he at least threw it in the fridge, right?
He also mixed food from different restaurants just to test how they would pair well. And then for days when he wasn't reviewing food or making a video on food hacks, he was cooking food live on camera.
Okay, sandwich tray.
What up? We got some delicious food hack action. Okay, so
He once made a video on how to boil an egg, an action that went south. He also made an ice cream bread that probably didn't go as he planned.
Ice cream bread.
How to make ice cream bread. It's real easy. All you need is self-raising flour and some ice cream.
Okay.
His most popular video is the Sushi Bacon Cheeseburger, which was a weird combination that ordinarily should not go together but seemed to work well. The second part of his rebranded channel is on drink and cigar reviews.
YouTube, I tried this drink right here.
He made it to a Geek Bar before Nova. Nova, can you do a Geek Bar review?
He once made a video on how to fix a tobacco pipe.
I think this part right here might be clogged. So, when you're smoking a tobacco pipe, you gotta have your trusty pipe tool. So unclog it. Really easy like.
I never get that. Do people actually like smoke like tobacco out of pipes? You know, I know people like use like pipes like to smoke their grass and everything, but I feel like everybody in 2026 either just like vapes or like, you know, smokes like a cig or something. Like, do people actually like put just tobacco in those and just smoke those? I'm hitting the Geek Bar right now. Hey, I love the person telling Nova to do a Geek Bar review every day until he does. Shout out to that person on TikTok.
Was dedicated to reviewing cigars and making drink mixtures.
Mango, orange, tangerine flavor.
Yeah, that's true. It's been a minute.
Anyone else grow up in the 90s drinking Tampico? Tampico Mon. Alright, let's pour some of that in there. Gently now.
He often made meads with fruits. Review the different types of alcohols he took.
Oh, this is the mead stuff you guys are talking about.
The Ultra Vice guava flavor. 0 sugar. So let's take a look at the can real quick. Okay, it's definitely very colorful. Is it like a pink or like a maroon? Anyways, let's open it and taste it.
Or prepare drink combos, much like he does with food. He was also known for his music and arts. This formed a part of his status as a gothic channel and cemented his eccentric personality. And that was the third part of his YouTube. When he wasn't playing his guitar for a long period, he was doing a vocal cover of a song.
The boy of anguish is now, he's a man of soul, traded in his misery for the lonely life of the road. The years were cruel to him, no, he would let them go. Laser away trying to find.
And sometimes, he does both guitar and vocal covers. One unforgettable moment about his singing was when one of his trolls once ridiculed him for having a bad voice, with the opinion that he could not sing. Since he had sections dedicated to responding to trolls, his response
I might have to check out some of his music.
from his viewers.
I know it's better than Rax's, like...
You literally just got done saying 2 seconds ago in your video that you thought Ozzy Osbourne was tone deaf, and now you're saying Ozzy can sing. Make up your mind. Now you're saying, I've already reached my goal way before you did, dude. I wanted to become a famous musician, and I've already achieved it.
Yeah, I like this guy. I see why you appreciate. Hey, can you guys all give yourselves a pat on the back for introducing me to this guy and his storyline and everything like that? Because it's almost kind of touching, you know. It's sad that he like passed, but like as I'm sitting here, I'm getting that kind of like, you know, that kind of like butterflies, that kind of like airy feeling where you're just like, this is, you know, this is wholesome. And we deal with so much just nasty and just dark content over here on the channel. It's nice. It's nice. Appreciate you guys.
Enough to realize that you don't crush on girls out of your social class, and you don't crush on girls who are a grade ahead of you.
I mean, he had the 420 shirt on. He got the zigzag shirt on right now.
Topics without any reservation, while still dropping life advice.
He's eating the glizzy.
TikToker calls him a philosopher.
Pause.
King Cobra JFS may be an alcoholic, and he may be deteriorating at a crazy rate, and he may just make cooking videos and drink on stream and get trolled, but sometimes like the gender relations rants, and when he just sits and talks to the camera, in those moments he's essentially just a philosopher, is what a lot of people I don't think realize.
His lives had 1,000+ people.
Just a philosopher.
Jeez.
Even though a lot of what he does say is looped over and over again.
Sometimes he
I was like, why we have to lose him? I'm just saying, out of all these people that we got on this platform that be doing all types of disastrous activities, we had to lose this guy? Like, come on. Oh, not a roach burrito. I hope that's not in this video. Maybe next time we cover him, the roach burrito. But yeah, guys, I'm definitely gonna drop the VOD of like us like covering this guy. Definitely show the VOD a bunch of love. You know, that'll let YouTube know that they like it, and you know, that'll help me be able to put out more like, you know, content, maybe going through some of his past.
Have these
Otherwise, it's okay. We can catch it on live stream, even if the VODs don't do too well.
And so basically they're assless chaps, but the ass cheeks zip up.
Now, assless chaps are always just so funny to me. I'm just always thinking about somebody like falling off the horse and it's just like straight booty cheeks just skirting on concrete, just you know what I'm talking about?
And a pair of these jeans, you know, will run you about $1,200 some odd dollars.
Now, why the fuck would you want to spend $1,234 on a pair of jeans that has the ass cheeks cut out so that you can zip them back up? You clearly go to Walmart, buy a pair of jeans that are on sale,
cut the cheeks out,
and you could take them home yourself. And if you're a damn good seamstress, if you know how to sew, then guess what, YouTube?
You had a memorial stream.
Make your own pair of these jeans for a fraction of the cost.
He also once had a long rant about how women have the freedom to choose between staying at home to take care of the family or getting a job and working for their money, regardless of what men have to say.
Women, if you want to be a stay-at-home wife, you want to quit your job to help raise the family, that's your choice. Now, if men want to bitch because, oh my God, she's constantly asking for money, and it's like, well, then get a job. And in today's modern society, women are more than capable of getting a job. However, it's not my
Yeah, like I'm the type where it's like, yeah, like if she wants to work and everything, like she can work and everything. But if I could somehow get to where I'm nowhere near that right now, but if I could get to a point in my life where like I could just pay for like everything, like I definitely would let my wife kind of like, chill and do whatever she wanted to do, maybe like watch the kids, whatever, if that's what she wanted to do. If she wants to work, then she could do that. But I don't know. I just feel like it would be really cool to like make enough money to where your wife can really just do whatever the F they want to do all day. Now, in the case of Lady Jordan, that would probably be doing things like going to Ulta and eating basically essentially nothing. Those little, like, what is it? The girl dinners. Something like that. So I doubt she'd be up to a lot, but I don't know. She can shop. So
it's not my fucking fault that the minimum wage
you better pay for everything for her. We will riot. You're always trying to get me to pay for other people's stuff. I gotta pay for all her stuff. I already gotta pay for Nick's stuff too. I'm supposed to feed Nick. Like, we're supporting a whole community over here. If I don't, somebody else will. Absolutely not. They're gonna have to hear from me.
Who bitch because women screw.
Nah, y'all don't even know too. Lady Jordan, she got money, man. She got more money than me.
Together, YouTube.
She got stacks. She got racks and stacks. You had a girl dinner tonight. What did your girl dinner include?
It's just irritating, to say the least.
Hers included a cookie.
Just calling out trolls. There's no doubt that King Cobra was living up to the philosopher tag he got from his fellow creators. However, there was still one constant.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Sleeping.
Branding was a huge success. He gained a massive 127,000 subscribers on YouTube. But the trolls' problems persisted. Many of them.
That's crazy. 120K. Like, dude was really cooking. Like, he was really cooking.
Mock his eccentricity, disability, and his content.
He's like. If you mix Nova and Cyrex together and then make them an actually like good person, like that's King Cobra. It seems like if you make them like mix them together and then make them not a lolcow, like.
Content. One of them mentioned how he must have been visiting the therapist many times to find a solution to his problem. His therapist is either going to make
it. Wasteland, never feed Nick.
Or she's going
and if you do feed Nick, lie to the people and tell them you didn't feed him anyway.
He often attracted more viewers who were not watching his videos as fans, but to troll him.
Up, you crazy bastards! We got some weekend juice on lock, ready to rock, and these trolls can suck my.
Nick will be around this week for sure.
That is why a part of his YouTube video catalog is dedicated to responding to trolls. In fact, sometimes he often responded to trolls before even going to his talking points in videos that are not dedicated to trolls. This cemented his status as a lolcow entertainer. Lolcow is used to describe a type of content that is targeted at generating laughs, mockery, and controversies from the audience, who find these contents as cringeworth. Sometimes such content targets a public meltdown by showcasing an absurd and controversial behavior. King Cobra fit perfectly into this narrative, from his cooking tutorials to his takes on trending topics, cigar reviews, drink reviews, and his mannerisms when he.
All right, y'all. Hey, too, if any of y'all pop up in Bloodspet's chat after this, let them know I sent you. All right. Have a good night.
Good, fine Friday evening. You want to check out the awesome soap that I wear? Check it out. The link, I just posted it.
Moreover, his appearance on Lolcow Live cemented his legendary status.
Just gotta unmute you're muted on Discord. Oh yeah. Oh my God, I should get Jack too. Let's drink Jack together. I'm gonna tell him. Is that Cobra juice? Is what you call that?
Not sure what the fuck I call it. I call it
I'm gonna have to try that. I'm not a big Mountain Dew fan, but I'm gonna have to try it just for the culture.
a money drink combo.
One of the things that other content creators loved about him was the fact that he was true about himself to both his viewers and to himself. To them, he was more real about who he was and what he was doing than others lolcow content creators.
As sort of a lolcow, not exactly a Christian, not exactly a DSP, not exactly a Wings of Redemption, never quite as like facepalm as any of those guys. Definitely more himself than the others are. A lot of the others try to be something that they aren't.
Since King Cobra was a lolcow, there were subreddits dedicated to him. Some of the comments usually touch on his cooking, how he was just a unique type of weird...
Yeah, Baja Blast is the goated one. They got the Midnight one. That one's pretty good, but I still feel like Baja hits harder.
However, one particular fan
it's goated at this point.
The views he got only compounded his misery. That guy needed help.
And I only have it at Taco Bell. That's the only time I ever have Mountain Dew.
YouTube for exposing his genitalia. He faced a string of controversies offline. One of the biggest was when he was swatted after someone impersonated.
Is this when he was dyeing his hair?
Telling the responder that he was going to shoot his wife and kids if they didn't send in the police.
Oh, dang. Jeez, they came locked and loaded, man.
The police after he was screaming on stream and puking out very loudly. He didn't take kindly to their supposed kind gesture.
I try to express myself musically, and people take it the wrong way, and people assume shit. Having the cops come to my fucking door asking me, "Are you okay?" That's one thing, but having my dad call me.
One of the most popular moments in his life was when he received an eviction notice. That was a real deal breaker for him at the time.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, I kind of want to definitely dive deeper into his lore.
I'm getting evicted for using spray.
I've kind of like to do it kind of like how I do like Cyrex content right now. Like he's gone, so I don't really drop like a ton of Cyrex content as much as I used to, but I still want to kind of keep up with some of the big moments. So if he does come back, you know, I kind of have a channel that's centered around that. I'm like, Jordan, did you feed Nick? Nope.
Paint on my wands? Seriously? Okay, I'm listening. I'm not turning this on anyone. I'm just asking questions, man.
Although King Cobra was beloved by people who watched his content, and in fact, the trolls technically loved him, he was always battling one challenge after another. The most severe of these challenges was his health problem.
You know, people are always like, "Cobra, are you drunk again?" Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize sobriety was a fucking binary equation. You're either sober or you're...
In conjunction with being on the spectrum, he struggled with alcoholism. To make matters worse, trolls often send alcohol to his house.
One of my fans sent me a pretty sweet Tiki Cobra glass to my P.O. box, and I appreciate it.
That's pretty cool, but that's, I mean, that's pretty messed up knowing he has an alcohol problem and the trolls are sending alcohol to his door. Like, I mean...
Alcoholism was often a topic of heated debate among his viewers. One of his viewers argued that King Cobra had not yet crossed the threshold to be categorized as an alcoholic. Another person argued otherwise. He was absolutely physically dependent on it. He wasn't able to go more than a day without it, exhibited shaking and sickness when he didn't have it, spent what little money he had to obtain it, and was unable to socialize or go out without being under the influence. Josh was 100% an alcoholic. This would prove to be fatal as his father found him unconscious in his sleep on August 21st, 2025, at the age of 34.
You never had girl dinner? Not really. Not really.
Fans claimed they saw it coming.
Girl dinners annoy me. They annoy me and they make me feel even more hungry than when I started. It is good for losing weight though, I guess.
Was coming, but it doesn't feel real in a way.
Oh, not he was using a duster.
Before the coroner's report came in, many theorized what
that'll
would be the cause of his death. Most of the theory heavily leaned on his alcoholism. Obviously, nothing will be known for sure until the autopsy is done, but the symptoms he's describing fit pancreatitis perfectly. It also just so happens that it's pretty common for alcoholics to experience pancreatitis. So that is my non-expert opinion as to the cause.
Yeah, appetizer.
It possibly could have been any number of things / combination of things. One of the comments on
not he made cat food into a burger.
Willingness to get help compounded his health problems. I'm an alcoholic who's been to rehab 5 times, also afflicted with autism. It's a shame not seeing people not seek the help or otherwise get the help they so desperately need. As the days go on, I find myself less and less attracted to exploitation humor. When the coroner's report finally came in, many of the theorists were not wrong about his cause of death, as it was ruled as organ failure. However, the one sure thing was that King Cobra would be missed. No doubt his impact was lasting. R.I.P. King. Seriously, this man touched me when I was with my friend group. We'd always be like, OMG, another Cobra vid. Bless him. And Dad. Even his quirkiness will surely be missed.
People think I'm supposed to be perfect because, oh my god, you're Gothic King Cobra, I love your videos. So people automatically have this vision of me as this perfect person, and I'm just like, dude, I'm a clumsy piece of shit.
His fans definitely understood this. I really just enjoyed watching Cobes enjoy the things he enjoyed, if that makes any sense. The sad passing of King Cobra JFS reminded the world of the struggles of famous figures who were mocked during their lifetimes. King Cobra's gothic-themed content was never in doubt as his eccentric
this is a good video.
Perfectly matched his online persona and content themes. He knew exactly who he was, and he never went off-brand. His love for metal music and food remains legendary. He will surely be missed in the lolcow world.
That's good, and I think there's a lot that we all can learn from King Cobra's story. I think there's a lot from me being a content creator that I can learn about it. You know, just even little stuff like being yourself, not trying to pull up to the camera every day and just, you know, put on some type of show like you're someone else. No, just hop on here and be yourself, and if people like it, then they do, and if they don't, they don't. Before I leave too, I want to tell you guys too, you know, and everything, go and shout out to our boy Bloodspeth. I think he's live. Or is it? I think he's. Oh nope, he's no longer live. Let me see if I can find someone. Wait, it says he's live. Is he live or not?
Gender preference boyfriend, like.
Gender preference boyfriend.
If, however, they want to identify, that's fine. Me.
All right, so yeah, guys, I'll catch you guys around. Definitely appreciate you guys for popping in. This has been a fun one. We're gonna be, like I said, I'm trying to get my stream endurance up so I can start doing like 4 to 6 hour streams. You know, highly engaged. You know, we don't want it to be like nothing boring, but you know, I want to be highly engaged. I'm kind of, you know, just getting my you know, getting my bearings up. So much love to y'all. Shout out to you, Bling. Shout out to Real. Shout out to Sleppin. Shout out to Twisted. Shout out to Naughty Nerd. Shout out to Ray. Shout out to all you guys that have been in here. Yeah, but I'll catch you guys around. You guys all have an amazing day. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Play some Naruto clips to end the night. I gotta give it, like, you know, I gotta have maybe one stream where YouTube gets really mad at me. The rest of the days I gotta be on my good behavior. But I'll catch you guys around. You guys are the best. And you know, go check out you know, Bloodspeth stream if you're looking for something, and just let everybody know that I sent you. Catch you guys tomorrow. Show some love for the VODs when they drop and everything like that. And that'll definitely help us make more stuff about our boy, which we're gonna be checking up on more of him. Catch you guys around.